goodness, I'm so excited. That hot dog is juicy. I'm not hungry. Like, that salad really filled me up. Beauty bite. He's not a marriage scammer. I gave my cats away for you. Like, these people who have, like, they have children. Can you not take them to the park?
Rage, more rage.
Don't talk to me!
Hi, me again. Hi, are you serving cheeseburgers right now? Keith is my brother. He's my brother. You know? You think your life will be so much better struggling here with 500 kids and no money? Okay, good luck. I'm not fucking gay. Right before Christmas, bitch.
Can I have food first?
Hillbilly, crap, white trash people.
Well, wouldn't you know it? I messed up the soundboard. I have several of my favorite sound bites that I must have accidentally deleted when I was cleaning up my file. This is why you don't fix anything, okay? If it's working, don't bother it. No, but I have to go clean up my desktop because it looks all messy and I need it to look nice. So every so often I do that and then I end up fucking something up. Unbelievable. Hey, Catherine. Good to see you, girl. Merry Christmas, all. You know, hey, girl. Thank you so much for being a member for 34 months. Speaking of Christmas, I went by the post office this morning and I picked up a ton of Christmas cards. I'm so excited. So tonight, here's the plan, okay? I'm thinking around six-ish, right? I'm going to make dinner. I'm going to get the kids settled, get everything taken care of. And then I think around 6, 7, something like that, we're going to do just saying stream today. And we'll also do the Christmas cards. I figured it'd be a good time to go through and show the Christmas cards. And we're going to watch some clips and some old reactions. And it'll be a good time. So just be on the lookout. I didn't check to see if anybody else is going live tonight. So again, if you have to stop by on the replay, we're going to have all the links posted. They'll be in the chat. They'll be in the description. So you can support our girl, Just Saying. So that's going to be tonight around 6 o'clock. I plan on doing chicken and dumplings. So it just going to depends on how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Hello, Wicked Crafter, Sassy Mama. Is it Rennie? Hello, Katie Cakes, Jiggly Kitty, Chuck and his ducks. You forgot to send your card? We'll get it in the mail, Chuck. Seattle Sapphire's Low Carb World, Sassy Mama, Shiny. Hello, my Sassy Bear, Christina. Good morning, Ashley, Marie Johnson, Fondue, you know, Carrie M, Sugar Papa, Lily Mae, Co Blue. Good to see you, hun. Nikki Fitness, Kyle, just Jamie, Sky. Hello. Yes, chicken and dumplings. It's my favorite. Dinky, FFG's Lumberjack's Restraining Order, Stella, Fairy Nymph, Mango Kush, good to see you. It's a Bug, Delaware Pearl, hello, Hollow Heart, Great Aunt Ray, Tony D, Drama B, Just Deb, Moon Pie, Dr. Watson, good to see you. Carrie Butler, Veggie Bomb, Aaron, Meatball, Darkness Rises, dun dun dun. Sounds like such a scary name. Star Mixer, hello. Camels Against Chantel. Annie, hello. Scottish Blueberry, good to see you, girl. Jojo B's Life. Let's see, who else? Crazy Cat Lady Stephanie. I see all the Paul. Listen, Paul he's got it bad, man. He's like a little treat addict, okay? I mean, he just won't stop. Meow, meow, and he's taking us to the door and he's shaking his tail or whatever. And then we give him something. I don't know what they put in these Temptations, but he's got it bad, okay? And I mean, like every hour or so, he's rounding us up at where we keep his little treats at. And he's meow, meow. He's got it bad, I'm telling you. Hello, Christina. Thank you so much for becoming a poor piece of crap. We appreciate you. Thank you so much for joining. Hello, Krabby Joe. Yeah, it seems like it's been forever. Normally, we've been going 6-7 days a week, and I took off Saturday and Sunday. I had some stuff to take care of, and man, it seems like forever since I seen you guys. Grim Grinning Ghost, hello. Grunge and 90s music. She's acting like she did the last time she was Canada and left for Syria. My stance on Foodie is kind of how it was at the beginning of all this. Syria is still involved. Salah is still involved. I think that she is waiting for the approval from Salah. Again, I think he's keeping her on the line. I mean, you got to think about it like this, guys. If Salah was willing, now I'm not saying that's going to happen because I'm unsure of that situation specifically. Hey, Mrs. ADHD, good to see you. Can we please ban 6'7"? I was counting something out the other day. I don't remember what it was, but Ray was right there and I went 6'7". 6'7". I was like, what? I was like, oh, okay. Right. 6'7". Fondue, hello, girl. Since Cutie is stuck to her couch, I'm prepared to slide Teardrop or Big Tracy TX into the low-cal slot. Cutie was pissed. People were pushing her to donate teardrops. Poor fun, bitch. I was almost in tears at the donation for poor teardrops. Heater fun. And you know what killed me though, Fondue? So she's out here telling everybody that she don't have heat, right? And it's cold as a motherfucker. And then she goes ahead and announces that she's going to be babysitting, which I'm pretty sure is a newborn, by the way, when she doesn't have heat. And I'm like, girl, how are you going to be babysitting a newborn infant with no heat? Hey, shenanigans. That's what fucking stood out to me the most. I can't wait to talk about it. Fondue, thank you for being a member, hun. Hello, Sigi. My cat also has severe uncontrolled type 2 feline obesity. Loved and treats for Paul. Thank you, girl. Love y'all. Love you too. Paul's not obese, but he should be. The way that he acts about these treats and he insists on, eating said treats so often, you would think the cat would be overweight, but he's not. He's a little bitty thing. Hello, last to Molly. Demonetize and send her back to the, yes, listen, at this point, after that mukbang that she put out yesterday, and I know she's been doing mukbangs, but that one especially was just super fucking cocky. I don't know what it was about that mukbang, but that one triggered me pretty bad. And listen, so many people have been talking about the way that she did her, it wasn't her hijab. She just had something on her head. She's trying to look like Cindy Lou Who. That's what it was. She was trying to make it out like she was the death fat Cindy Lou Who. I'm pretty sure she even said it in the video. Yeah, he does, Moon Pie. Lost to Molly, good to see you, hun. And thank you for being a member for 24 months. She is playing with fire. She looks special. No comment. Hello, Buttercrumpet. Good to see you. So Teardrop has learned from the grift master, begging beggar who begs. Pretty much. And you could see, in my opinion, and I can't wait to get to it, I don't think Chantel was very thrilled about it, because if Foodie was really concerned with Teardrop getting a heater, she would have shared, Teardrop, post your PayPal in chat. Teardrop, I'll pin it to the top. Babe, Salah, will you pin Teardrop's PayPal to the top of the chat? No, there was none of that. And not only was there none of that pinning of Teardrop's PayPal, she also had to mention that she too was broke. How, ma'am, are you broke is the question. Hey, Cowbella, good to see you, girl. Thank you so much for being a member for 9 months. Appreciate you, girl. Just Jamie says, we were all on AYS's stream and annoyed that Chantel didn't even think to Walmart dashed her drop a heater. A few of AYS's viewers went in to try to nudge her, and that's when she ended the stream. Holy shit. So I didn't see the end of it, Just Jamie. I caught, I think the first 2 hours. She was live for 3 hours last night. 3 hours and 34 minutes. I didn't realize that's how it ended. That's pretty funny. Oh, thank you, Spiteful Pinky Jean. Let me pin that to the top. My woman is going live this afternoon, and she's going to be reviewing Destiny's. And oh my God, that situation is mind-blowing. So you all know who Destiny is, right? Just Jamie, thank you, hun. Destiny is Amberlynn Reed's ex-girlfriend from years ago. Years ago, right? We all know that. We're aware. Just in case there's some new people here, you never know. So she feels like every so often she comes around on YouTube to give updates. Updates of what and who's interested, I'm not quite sure. But the shit that she said that came out of her mouth in that video, what Sam has told me so thus far, I'm like, you can't be serious. What do you mean that she's divorcing her wife because she was going through some kind of seasonal depression? And furthermore, who is, yes, AYS is another reaction channel called Are You Serious? And they are a really good time. So I highly recommend if anybody wants to drop their link in chat, please do so. Why would you come out and actually admit that? Like, okay, on the low, if that's something that you want to do, I just don't think that you should be telling other people that and then act like that's not a big deal. Like, you married this person, you know, till death do us part. That whole spiel. Remember when you have to say your vows or whatever? So so do you think seasonal depression doesn't count through that? Anyway, so she's dating. I shouldn't spoil it, but listen. She's already dating somebody else, and she's still living with her wife. So I highly recommend be there for that reaction. It's going to be a really good time. Hey, Langley, you missed my comment. It said, bitch, how dare you make chicken and dumplings and I can't have some? Oh, Langley, I'm so sorry. I will keep you there in spirit. You got to keep your eye out. I got something that's coming in the mail for you, and there's a story that goes with it, Langley, and I'm not going to spoil it. When you get your package, let me know, and then I'm going to tell you the story behind it. And thank you so much for the support, girl. I appreciate you. I'm going to eat some, and I'm going to think of you while I do it, Langley. I do love the chicken and dumplings. Well, I guess what I can eat at this point. Is she dating Amber? What a messy bitch. Oh, I highly doubt it. No. I don't think so. Just Jamie says that happened in the early, shorter stream. Oh, the first one that she did. Thank you for that. Just Jamie, appreciate you. And thank you for the support. And also, before we get into the reaction, did you guys catch it? I want to take you guys back. Hey, Smith, good to see you. Everybody that came in, hello. Mango Kush, Emotional Sport Muffin. Ami, hello. Can anybody give a refresher? I think it was Friday, okay? Was it Friday when we were over here and I'm like putting an estimate on what I think Chantel makes? Wasn't it Friday? Hey, Bertha Boyle, good to see you. Also, Bertha Boyle, somebody won and I've already told her, so it's not going to spoil it or anything. Somebody won one of the pickle tumblers for the giveaway the other day, and they gave it to Bertha Boyle as a secret Santa gift. Wasn't that so sweet? We have the best people in this community, man. Just Jamie, thank you so much. Okay, so back to Friday. What did I tell you all I estimated Chantel's ad revenue to be? How much did she gets paid on her YouTube paychecks? What did I put her at right now? Hey, MC, good morning, girl. Good to see you. Sassy Cat, hello, my love of crafts. Do you all remember? I'm already smoking my bowl. Look at you, Mango Kush. 4 or 5K. So she claims... Well, she didn't claim. She said a number. No, I didn't say 3K. Yeah, I put around 4 to 6. I think it was 4 to 5, maybe said 6. Anyway, she says a number in this stream, and you can tell that she gave it away. She's like, 6K only goes so far. I'm not saying that's how much I make, okay? Like, who comes up? This was just out of the blue. You could tell she totally slipped up. That's exactly how much her last paycheck was. We said that she was going to have a pretty decent paycheck. And for Chantel, where she is present day, 6K is pretty decent for her. Okay. Back in Syria, back in Kuwait, I think Chantel might have been topping out at maybe 3,000 to 4,000. So 6,000 for her is a pretty good payday. He said 6K too. Yeah. Like when you're a creator and you know how much you're making and you can kind of, get a little bit of a guess. I mean, you're never going to be able to get it exactly right, but you can get a good estimate of what some of the other creators make. 4K is going to food. Yeah. Anyways, was it boring? I mean, yes, to an extent, but there were some nuggets in this stream and there have not been many. So I'm going to take it where I can get it. Hello, Shell Thompson. Holy shit. Oh, it's Rio. Rio says, I can't get into my oat account. Thank you for the laughs. Merry Christmas to all and have a blessed new year. Rio, thank you so much for the generous donation, girl. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully you can get that figured out. You can get some kind of recovery going on. Thank you so much, hon, and good to see you. Bertha Boyle says, whoever sent my Secret Santa, I'm still smiling. This group is the best, and I'm honored to be a part of it. It really is, Bertha. That was so sweet of them. And thank you so much for the support, hun. Set 6K would change my life, but you have to understand, right? Like 6K when Foodie was in Syria or when Foodie was in Kuwait, she could really make that 6K. Oh, I'm sorry. Salah could really make that 6K stretch, okay? But Foodie in Canada with 6K, oh no. And I don't even think that she had to pay any kind of rent. And again, that's all speculation. I don't know if she, because I've seen somebody say something along the lines of maybe Foodie with her credit didn't qualify for that promotion. But I still think that very possibly, because the way that she's spending and the way that she's acting, and she's just unbothered with how much money she's making right now, tells me that she didn't have to pay rent for a couple of months. I think maybe she had to pay something to get in there, but she got that promotion. Lilu, sweet love. Hey girl, good morning. Please read my comment. Yeah, but Lilu, thank you for trolling me this morning. And thank you so much for being a member for 30 months. I appreciate you. Zebracorn says 6K, screw nursing. I'm going to be a low-cal. It does have its benefits, Zebracorn. But then again, if you end up with the low-cal title and you're depending on eating on camera, well, you never know what's going to happen. So at least you have a backup plan. That's more than what the girls can say for sure. And thank you so much for the support, hun. Hello, Stoner Girl. Healing from surgery with my support group. All the healing power your way, hun. And thank you for being a member for 7 months. Teardrop has no heat. No, can we please stop telling me to read comments? Can we please ask Teardrop not to babysit the baby with no heat? Won't you think of the child, okay? Foodie, won't you think of the child? The bare minimum. I mean, this is your people, okay? Teardrop's over there. She got a newborn grandbaby that she's about to be babysitting with no heat. Won't you send her the funds? Won't you at least bare minimum pin her PayPal so somebody else can send her the funds? Won't you think of the children in this time of year, Chantel? Of course you won't. Of course you won't. Butter Crumpet says you might end up in a cockroach outfit laying on your back covered in flour, eating off the floor in the low-cal community. I don't want to even know. I don't even want to know, and I'll leave it at that, okay? If someone is that dumb, though, I got a nice space heater that fills my bedroom for under $20. Listen, we're going into colder seasons, okay? Space heaters can be very dangerous. Just please be very cautious of your space heater. Safety first, okay? I would also recommend, if you're going to have a space heater, kerosene heater, anything like that, make sure you have a fire extinguisher on hand nearby. Always, especially with space heaters. They are just so dangerous. And I know you have to do what you have to do to warm your house in the wintertime. I totally get it. Just bare minimum, have a fire extinguisher, and never, ever, ever, ladies and gentlemen, never, listen to me, never leave that space heater on when you leave the house. I know you want to think, well, I want to keep the house warm. I don't want it cold when I come home. It's not worth it. Check your smoke alarms. Thank you, Nurse Diesel. Always check your smoke alarms. Make sure they're functioning properly. You're not allowed to have them in your building. Well, a lot of people, trust me, this time of year, they're going to have space heaters. Oh, you won't be here, Walmart Foodie Scooty? Well, that's okay, hun. Happy birthday to you, and congratulations on almost making it another year. Hell yeah. Sushi says, we just had a safety topic on space heaters at work. You should always be in the room with the space heater and keep it 3 feet away from things. Yes, that is great advice, Sushi. They're very dangerous, but again, I understand. Sometimes you don't have a choice. Carbon monoxide detector also, yes. So just be safe, okay? And let's stay warm this winter. Chuck and his duck says, ladies, if you have a space heater, get rid of your box mountain. No, but for real, have it in a clean area. Yes, have nothing surrounding your space heater. I agree with that, Chuck. And thank you for being a member for 34 months. Yeah, do not play around when it comes to space heaters. Chantel said she will be away from her apartment to attend a family function. Will she be leaving those heaters on if the cat for the many days she will be gone? That's a great question, Shenanigans. I know she had her window open yesterday. She's sitting there telling people she doesn't want to go anywhere because it's so cold outside. I mean, the woman is in Canada, for fuck's sakes, right? And she's got a window open. No wonder that cat is showing her ass. Like, that cat is wild, bro. I mean, it's so hyper. It's so full of energy. And I would imagine that it's probably showing her ass because it's so cold in there. Who the hell opens their window like that in the Canadian winter for some fresh air for that long? I mean, I would imagine for like a couple of minutes. But I mean, that girl was just sitting there talking and going the whole time. I don't think that she got up to shut her window. That's crazy. Ooh, a heated blanket. Yes, I do love a heated blanket. Absolutely. Homeless light tin cans full of rubbing alcohol, hand sanitizer on fire inside of their tents to keep warm. Where did I see? I seen it somewhere. I don't remember. Homeless, like living in cars, setting fires in their cars, something like that. It's so sad, man. It's so sad this time of year for people who are homeless and people who don't have heating. It's scary. Hey, Loke Dog. Yeah, probably best she cracks a window with all her farts. That's true. Okay, so listen, we're going to get into last night's stream. That's where I want to start. I didn't get to see all of the first stream, but I really want to go over this one. I got through about half of it, which is probably where we're going to end up with our time today. And there are some things that I want to talk about and I want to cover. So let's get to. We are doing a giveaway today. What are we going to be giving away? What do you guys think? What do I have on hand? Let me think. Would you guys like wax melts or cups? That's pretty much all I have to offer right now. Let me think. Let's do wax melts today. Okay. Let's do wax melts. I made a bunch of wax melts recently, so I have some on hand. Let's do 10 winners. And tomorrow we'll do cups. Let's do 10 winners. For right before Christmas, bitch, wax melt. So make sure you leave your comment on the stream that we did Friday. You'll just have to look for it. I guess I could go tell you in case you guys don't remember. Hold on. I don't want you guys comment on the wrong video and then crying that I'm scamming you out of a giveaway. We got enough scammers around here, ladies and gentlemen. Foodie Beauty dares YouTube. God, that's a great thumbnail. Man, these are great. Whose channel is this? Oh, that's right. That's my channel. Look at this one. Look at Frenchie and BBJ. Oh, she's been over there running her cocksuck. So no, I was gone from YouTube streaming, right? But I was still getting my Twitter time in. All right. I always got to make sure I make time, especially because Frenchie showed herself back on the Twitter. If you didn't see what she said, let me go ahead and inform you, girl. Okay. She had the audacity to call my wife a liar. And here's what's so funny. She's repeating from her favorite anti-Semitic website what those fucking losers are, the narrative that they are trying to push with no proof that my wife lied on some paperwork with nothing to prove that this happened, right? And here's the funny thing. I'm not going to get too specific, obviously, because I can't. But for those who know, you know, okay? Burnett says, I have a 21-year-old cat and a dog, and dog setting a 13-year-old Yorkie. It's currently -11 outside. We are dying of heat with the space heaters, but would never open a window to cool down my fat ass. God, she's gross. Good morning, all. Good morning to you, Burnett. Have fun babysitting the babies. And thank you for being a member for 9 months. And I agree with everything you said. Anyways, here's the thing that gets me. Number one, when all of this is said and done, when we can talk about it, and you guys know this, what do you think is going to happen when it's all said and done and we can talk about it? and we can show all the proof and all the facts and back up everything that's happened. We're going to bring that shit right here. We're going to show everybody. We're going to talk about it. We're going to show everything. So the fact that you're out here, again, you keep calling us liars, and come to find out you're the biggest fucking liar in this community. Is she still in this community? Number one, accountant, kung fu master, BBJ has been dead since when? Hashtag when? I could go on and on and on and on and on, right? But you coming out here calling anybody a liar is so rich. Is so rich. That's how she made her appearance back on Twitter, was to call my wife a liar, because that's what she reads on the fucking Kiwi farms. Let that sit in. Let that sit in. We cannot wait to make all of you look fucking stupid. So you've already seen the affidavit? So you're telling me that the defendant is sharing that information with you, FF Gunt? Is that what you're telling us right now? That private information, the affidavit, is being shared with you by the defendant? Because there's nobody else that has that. There's nobody else that has that information. Do you realize that the Kiwi farmers have already got that person hemmed up on a second fucking charge? Do you know anything that you're talking about right now, Frenchie? Because odds are I'm going to assume you don't. You do realize it was them specifically that went in that person's chat. No, what happened? No, he went to their website and showed something, and it had our address on there. And that's how he got popped on the second charge. Yeah, but please keep going. And I want to remind you, this is the same person that wished your mother a painful death, that you're out here basically supporting at this point. That person, and among other things, that person, and I posted the screenshot on Twitter, that she's out here saying that we're lying on, wished her mother a painful death. And these are the same people that constantly talk about karma. Karma's coming. Just let the universe do its thing. So after you wished a painful death onto Frenchie's mother, what happened to your girlfriend? What happened to your girlfriend? That's a big oof. That's a big oof. See, that's how the universe fucking works. How long was it after the accident that motherfucker was deader than dead? And you motherfuckers don't think that that's some karma for your ass? Couldn't be me, bitch. Anyways, back to you, Chantel. A whole lot of blah, 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 because that's exactly what it is. She streamed 12 hours ago. She's sitting at 4,893 views. Let me get it pulled up. There she is. Wrong. There we go. Hello, everybody. Pretty soon, we're going to have all the cards back here, and we're going to fill that in. It's going to look so good. FFG got a new computer with a shitty microphone. I mean, figure it out. Take some time and invest in your channel. You done got fat as fuck off dead BBJ money. What's that like, big girl? She's freaking massive. Which one? This one? You know why? So in the McDonald's mukbang video, which we're obviously not going to watch, I should have got some stills from that video, but it's okay. You can see that since her return to Canada, she's been doing nothing but eating. Eating and eating and eating and eating and eating. It's so swollen, you can barely see her eyes. Her eyes are almost swollen shut. And I'm not even exaggerating. That's how bad it is. She's spending all of her money, her $6,000 paycheck. The majority of that went to food, and the rest of it went to keep Salah around and to weed. That's how she spent her paycheck. Thank you, Sassy Mama. All right, let's get into it.
Taking a break. Where'd you hear that? I don't know where you what water cooler you guys are hanging out around. Chantel.
I cannot figure out for the life of me what Chantel's issue is, and I really look. My intuition tells me the way that she's acting has everything to do with Salah. I think she's so desperate to fix that situation and to make right what she did wrong, which was showing her ass. Because again, we have to remember, okay? Exactly, Ard. We have to remember that Foodie didn't get kicked out of Syria. She didn't. Like you can't twist what happened. She decided that she was going to swing her Canadian dick and that she was going to go back to Canada. And in her mind, it was just going to be for a visit. So Salah would love bomb her like he's done in the past, right? She's like, I'm out of here. I'm going home to Canada. My visas are going to pay for everything. And then when I'm in Canada, I'm going to let Salah love bomb me and I'm going to go back to Syria. That's how she thought all of this was going to play out. They didn't kick her out. They didn't tell her to leave. That is a very important fact that you need to highlight and have it wrote down into your binder. Because for the people who say, well, Salah's not going to let her come back to Syria, his family's not going to allow her back to Syria, well, why wouldn't they? If they allowed her there in Syria that entire time, right? She stayed there. She showed her ass, yes. So who's to say that she's not going to be allowed back there eventually? I think what's going to happen, hear me out. I think Salah is going to figure out a situation to where he can put Chantel off the map, if you will. Maybe not in the family home, but have a place for her to stay somewhere. Maybe he does. Maybe he did marry his cousin wife. That's a very big possibility, okay? Hey, Isabella. I do think it's a very big possibility that there is a cousin wife. I'm not going to argue that whatsoever. But I think, and if Salah's plan was not to bring or somehow still keep Foodie on the hook, then he wouldn't be there. So obviously, bare minimum, he's there to make her think that she's coming back and then never allowing her to come back. That's also a possibility. Or eventually he will. Regardless, it doesn't matter. My point is the way that she's acting. Her attitude, her demeanor, the fact that the weird live streams that she's having. Did you all see the super chat that came in that mentioned Frenchie and BBJ, and she read it and she completely did not acknowledge it and move on? Is it in this one? Hey, Nana Spike T. I think it is. And that super chat, I was like, okay, you've got no smoke for nobody anymore, Chantel. Interesting and noted. Very interesting. Her health is the issue, I think. It could be.
Getting her vaccines. Welcome, salam.
Your cat should have had the vaccines when you got her. The fact that you've already collected a YouTube paycheck since you've had the cat and you don't have the cat's vaccines, how much money are we talking about? Seriously, how much money are we talking about it would take for the Chantel to take that cat to the vet and have its vaccines? That is fucking disgusting. Hey, Shelly, good morning. I just wanted to love bomb you. You look beautiful. Aw, Gary can never match up to you. I mean, Shelly Ray in all aspects. She's a fucking loser. And I do not like to gas myself up, Gary, but please have several fucking seats. You're embarrassing yourself at this point. Shelly Ray, thank you so much for the super chat, girl. I appreciate you. She's old enough to be vaccinated and get spayed. Let's not forget the little kitten needs to be spayed as well. Meanwhile, she's buying Grinch meals. She's buying edibles. She's buying herself anything that she wants. But the poor cat, nothing, not a cat tower, not a vet appointment, absolutely nothing. Not even a name, something that's free. She won't even give the cat a name. So why did you get a cat, Chantel? Seattle Sapphire says THC is not cheap in Canada. She spent over $1,000 on it. I believe it. As high as she was getting, I believe it 1,000,000% that she spent that kind of money. And that is insanity. Thanks, MC. Insanity. Oh, and again, I stand by Foodie's not paying her debt. I do not. She might be lying to Salah, but you're not going to convince me that Chantel is paying any of her debt. She is broker than broke. She's broke.
Heidi?
Hey, Peace Frog.
Hey, sister. I think they have some catnip in it, yeah. I have a bag of cat. She's been taking me this toy all day. And you know what is even, hey, Larry, you know what's even funnier? Hey, Enchanted Dragonfly. We were playing fetch, and I thought, okay, I need a break because I got to use the washroom. So I get up to go to the bathroom. 1 minute later, she comes into the bathroom carrying the toy in her mouth. Like, I can play with you in the bathroom. Hey, Laura.
So Chantel's sitting on the shitter with the door open, throwing the toy for the cat. That poor cat.
You're ready to.
Chantel is a loser. I mean, she has got to be one of the biggest losers I've ever met in my life. Dead ass serious.
Bees? The Grinch meal.
Zebra Corn says, I got a kitten package, deworming, vaccinations, and neuter for $500.
Honestly, it's just like, bleh. Grinch meal wasn't that great. Hey, Silversaw, it's really not that good.
I mean, there was nothing special about the Grinch meal. You're out here acting like and doing a review of the Grinch meal. It was regular food on the McDonald's menu. I don't think that she got the pickle flavoring that goes on the fries that they offer over here in the States. I think she said it doesn't come with it. It's just regular food off the menu. You bought the Grinch meal for the same reason that everybody else buys it, for the freaking box and the socks. Did you all know that the socks won't even fit her feet? And she says that these socks are like, they run small. I mean, unless y'all got different socks over there in Canada, they look exactly the same that we have over here. They run big. I have big feet, and those socks fit me just fine. They're pretty big. I was kind of shocked at the quality. Like, those socks are pretty decent quality, and they were big enough. I'm like, cool, man. Like, a man with a big ass foot could fit those Grinch socks. They're big.
I do give fresh water, and I clean her little poo-poos every day.
Yeah, we don't believe that. We don't. I'm sorry. We don't believe you.
I'm jealous of your countertop recessed lights. Really? Yeah, I guess they're pretty cool.
It's an adult Happy Meal, Bella Wolf. It's something that McDonald's started like a year ago, I think, every so often, for the nostalgia of us 80s and 90s and early 2000 kids who used to enjoy the older Happy Meals when we got the cool toys. And McDonald's really haven't done a bad job with the adult Happy Meal. So it's an adult Happy Meal. It's not the kids Happy Meal. I don't even know what they're offering right now. Yeah, the lighting is still fancy.
That sauce?
Yes, Hectic Llama. She also said the Grinch meal came with the McFlurry, and it doesn't. That was extra. You added on the McFlurry. Why lie about something so dumb? That meal doesn't come with the McFlurry. You ordered that extra.
Thank you, Beeson. Don't smoke her catnip. Well, if I get desperate enough, you never know. All that black is too harsh on me? Yeah, I know. You think so, eh? It is winter, so...
Wrong Tab says, I'm behind, but if you want your kids to stop saying 6'7", start saying your height after they say it. I've started doing that, and they hate it. I'm dead, Wrong Tab. That's fucking hilarious. Thank you for being a member for 10 months, hon. Bertha Boyle says... I tried to get my holiday spirit animal and they were out of socks. I don't eat McDonald's often and they ran out. Yes, I've been seeing on the TikToks, everybody's been trying to get the meals and they ran out. I'm not shocked. Whenever they do these adult Happy Meals, whatever, and when it's Grinch and Christmas related, be prepared for those things to sell out like first week, first couple of days. They're going to move quick. And people, they hoard them, and you've got resellers now. Like, that shit's all over eBay. Because if you're interested and you just want to buy the socks, either these motherfuckers are working at McDonald's and they're just stealing them. I don't really know how all these people are getting the socks, but you can find that shit on eBay. So you also got the resellers. It sucks. Bertha, thank you for the support, hun. I mean, the socks are cool. They're not really anything special. I think they could have did better. They're okay.
I need to get some nice hijabs. You should see the nice headscarves they have out there. You're going to be like, wow. This had some vanilla ice cream with rainbow sprinkles and whipped cream. Wow. I still have my McFlurry. Did you?
Now, the snow globe, I might have put up a fight for. Seriously. But socks, I wouldn't even have had a pair of socks had my son not brought them home to me. But the snow globes would have been a completely different story. I've been everywhere trying to collect those things. And you're not supposed to be able to just go in and buy the socks. I don't think they sell it. Back in the day, if you were a collector, like of the cups or the toys, you could just be like, can I just get a toy? And they'd be like, yeah, $2. And I'd be like, hell yeah, all day. But they don't do that shit no more, or they're not supposed to.
Where's your toy? Did you bring your toy? You didn't bring it. You didn't bring it. You want to... Come on.
Oh, the food is gross, Jiggly Kitty. Yep. But I understand having to buy the meal because it will slow people down, who are just trying to resell the socks. But even on Marketplace, right now, I guarantee if you go on your local Marketplace, you're going to find people selling the socks. I have no doubt.
You want to see the people? I want to show you my...
Let's take a look-see, shall we? So this is Chantel's kitchen. Okay. So is this her table or did it come with the apartment? Man, so she's really low down in this chair. Does that thing not go up, Chantel? Holy shit, like your chin's got to be at the counter. Like she's got a ring light over there. Look at all the crap that she's already got piled up on that table. What's that? What's that underneath it? What is that? Is that a bag of trash? Is that a pillow? I'm unsure. Look at this broom just laid down in the middle of the floor. Like you just don't give a fuck, do you? Never have, never will. That's part of the apartment, the table. Just a whole mess. It's the island. It's a part of the apartment. Okay.
By the way, the stuff that's knocked over, the broom, I'm leaving it like that because these are things that she just likes to knock down.
Can't you find somewhere else to put it? Somewhere where the cat can't get a hold of the broom? Looks like to me you had the broom propped up against the table. Who's putting their broom propping it up against their counter or their table?
And they just stay down now. Like the snowman, the broom.
She broke the hydraulics on the chair. Carrie Butler, are you trolling me or did she really do that? Seriously.
Hey.
The place is nice, but it doesn't have as much space to have a mess and it will get cluttered easily. Yeah. I mean, it's okay. It's nothing. I don't think it's anything fancy. Hello, Foxy. But I thought her place was spotless. I love you, girl. I love you too. She's so full of shit like she is about everything. This woman lies about everything. Her house being clean, being broke, having money, anything that she can lie about, she's going to lie about it. That's why I say I will die on the hill. All these weigh-ins that Chantel did in Kuwait, she figured out a way to rig the scale because she's a liar. And that's what she does. Duper's delight. Super duper's delight. The apartment's so small. Yeah. It's a security building. What does that mean? Crazy Cat Lady says, kitty PSA, metal water fountains are best for kitties and not too expensive. Yes, we have one too. Sipping off faucet is preferred, of course, but not all will allow like me. Thank you for that, Crazy Cat Lady Stephanie. And also, if you have those metal fountains for your pets, because we have one for the dogs, it's bigger. You have to clean those and you have to clean and change out the filters, okay? They're only going to send you a couple of filters. You have to buy the extra ones or like they get moldy and that's the water that your animal's drinking. So please make sure if you're going to do that, they require a little bit more work. You have to change the filters and you have to clean them out. Bertha Boyle says that apartment actually kind of reminds me a little bit of Kuwait apartment plus villa 2.0. She can't get out of the past. Sam called it something high rise. I can't remember, but it was pretty fucking funny. Bertha Boyle, I agree with that. And thank you for the support, hun. I have double filtered metal water fountains and I'm getting more. I love the water fountains and so do the animals.
Oh no, she's fixating on the TV again. No. Come now. Good girl.
Somebody like Chantel, I would never recommend her getting a water fountain for her cat. She needs to stick to a bowl where she can stick in the dishwasher, easily clean it. If she got one of those, that poor cat in a water fountain, it'd be disgusting.
She knows. She just wants attention. Good girl. You beezer. Yeah, she's going to get
I called it the deluxe apartment in the sky. Yes, I think that's a banger.
a big cat tree. I'm going to order one for her.
Oh, you're going to order her a cat tree? So, okay, put it on a list, guys. She's taking the cat to the vet and the kitty is getting a cat tower. We're going to hold her to that. You hear us, Chantel?
Love hijabs. Thank you, Linda. Just Linda. She'll keep
Your cat is afraid of the water fountain. Aw.
you on your toes. Oh my gosh. Hello, Miller. You watch the Grinch meal? Good evening, Carefree. Hey, Breeze. Was the hijab on the Grinch t-shirt? No, it was my great hijab. You have 7 cats and they love the broom. Yeah, she likes to knock the broom over. I could put them in the utility closet, but then I'll I like having the broom just out because I'm always sweeping. Like,
This apartment is how many square feet is this apartment? Like, seriously. I just rather not put, I have a utility room, but I just would like the broom right next to me because okay, number one, you want me to believe that you sweep so much that you need that broom right next to you. Okay, I'm not buying that either. Okay, Chantel. The only reason that you won't take the broom to the utility room is because you don't want to walk to the utility room to get the broom and put the broom back in the utility room. That's all it comes down to. You're so full of shit.
I find I've never had like all floor. I usually have some kind of carpet. Actually, the place I was just at in Canada last time was all floor. But this is all floor, and I find there's like always a crumb somewhere, and it drives me nuts. So I'm always sweeping the, like, you know those tall dustpans?
Hey, Sweet Leaf.
Good, Millie.
She sits in the chair to sweep. I don't doubt that at all. Maybe she uses her broom to reach things. She probably knocks the shit out of that cat with that broom. I promise you, she probably does. Queenly, hello, girl. I bet she seats at the cat with the broom, bitch. Oh, so you're saying the same thing I am. I think so too. I believe that. And thank you for being a member for 7 months, hun. Her Syrian floor was crunchy. Yeah, her floors are nasty. We've seen the bottom of Chantel's feet. They're always dirty.
They say it makes you look fatter, but whatever. Who cares? Hijab. I know Salah would freak if he heard me say that. I'm not freak like literally, but he hates when I say that. Jacob Marley's old-timey toothache. Did they used to bandage people up in the old days like that? Oh yeah, I bet, Breezeth. Oh, that's special. ASMR bipolar. She
dumped everything on the table and leaned it against the wall, and it fell. 0 fucks. And she's blaming the cat. But listen, the cat is very hyper, so the cat could have knocked the broom over. Put the fucking broom away in the utility closet. I think this is like an 800 square foot apartment. You could use the steps, cutie. Hello, cautious observer. Good to see you, hun. Just wants to be equally armed if FFG shows up. Bitch, that was a fucking banger. Damn. Thank you for that, cautious. Appreciate you, girl.
Sir, you ate plastic? What happened? No. You gotta stop doing that, man. Yes, she has a lot of toys, Asteria. She's a cat. I'm in Canada, yeah. Heater for
what does she's a cat have to do with anything? What's that got? Yeah, we know. That's what we're telling you. And you should already know this. There's no cat tower. Okay? What does she's a cat have to do with anything? Hey, Peachy Anna. Yay, I caught a live. I'm head to Disneyland for 3 days for my daughter's 2nd birthday. Oh my gosh. Happy holidays, everyone. Happy holidays to you guys and enjoy your time. How exciting, girl. Happy birthday to your baby. Wow, that's crazy. Thank you so much for the support. Hey, Granny Noodles. Oh, Freya's cats. We kind of went over. We glazed it a little bit at the beginning. We're not going to get back into that. She wishes.
For teardrop. I hope her heater came.
You sit over there and eat BBJ's dead money. Dead BBJ's money, Frenchie, and shut up.
Hey, Angela. Peace was just live broadcast.
Hashtag no small portions. Don't forget it, big girl. I will never forget. Okay, I'm sorry. Blame Freya for anybody complaining about pivoting for just 2 seconds over to Frenchie. Okay? I will never forget how Frenchie clowned the ever love out of her own fucking self. You clowned yourself, bro. When you found out that I had weight loss surgery, you took to Twitter and came up with the hashtag for yourself and posted a picture of your octopus and you said no small portions. And I'm like, wait a minute, is she talking about me? Because I'm thinking, and maybe you're right. Maybe I am a little slow. So I'm reading that tweet and I'm like, is this big? I can't eat big portions. Is she talking about herself? Oh my God, she's clowning herself, dude. I was like, yeah, we know, obviously. Bertha Boyle says my mom was her height and around. Oh, I'm sorry. Bertha Boyle, I do love the stories about your mom. Bless her heart. She gets all the smoke. My mom was her height and around 300 pounds and has a CPAP and slept in her chair. My fam all said yesterday Chantel's at least 200 pounds heavier than my mom. Plus, hubby is more invested in Girl World than he is willing to admit. Hey, hubby, we know you love the shit show. That's okay. And thank you guys. Happy holidays to you and the fams. And thank you for the support, girl. I do. I'm going to say it, Bertha. I do enjoy the stories about your mom. Bless her. Changing my mind says early Merry Christmas, Yaba and Skinny Cats. Hell yeah. P.S. She rides the broom. Hint. Pussy. Oh my God. Carolyn's mentality. Get a hold of yourself, lady. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you so much. And happy holidays and Merry Christmas to you, hun. Thank you for the support. Hey girl, hey says hashtag no small portions equals hashtag no small chins. Oh, bitch, we've been seeing the chins. We know how big those chins are. Hold on. You know what? One second. Take just a minute. Yeah. No small portions. We know. Okay. We know.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, French fried girl, do you got a camera?
No, I don't.
So you're not going to turn it on? Okay. All right.
I literally don't.
So everyone.
Oh, you're such a fucking joke, bro. Hey, girl, hug. Thank you for being a member, hun. Chantel's Unflick Bean. Carolyn's Mentality. Are you reading that? FFG and Chins. Broomsticks at Dawn. Fight! Yes, I would pay big money for that, and so would everybody else. Worth it. Thank you for the support, hun. La 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 la. 6311 says, grits don't fry in the kitchen. Beans don't burn on the grill. Took a whole lot of trying just to get up that hill. That's a bop. Yes, it is. It made my morning. We're moving on up. Yes, we are. How long until they repossess the luxurious high rise is the question. Lala, thank you for that. That was a banger. Thank you for being a member for 37 months. God, that's never going to get old. Oh, so you're not going to turn it on. Okay. Miss T says, late. I stayed up late watching Rosie. Oh my God. Here's my late feed. The cards told me to apologize to the support group and our dear leader. Love you guys. Thank you. And thanks to the cards, Miss T. And thank you for the support. I thought Rosie was going live today at 6. She went live yesterday. What platform? Are you watching her over on that Pinterest or whatever? Or was she on YouTube? Where did you watch Rosie? I gotta know. Spiteful Pinky Jean says, Samantha Jean, I'm fixing to text you. Stand by. What did I miss? Now we're up in the big leagues. Misty, thank you for the support, hun.
Talking about what he done to the CPAP. They stuck tampons in wounds. What?
Oh, is it called Patreon? Patreon, Pinterest. It's all I know is it ain't YouTube, bitch, okay?
The cat's left to slide on the floor.
Hey, Art.
Well, you're wearing the hijab again? Well, the same reason I wanted to wear it. I just want to wear it. I mean, I'm Muslim, but I want to wear it. Do you have a savings or plan for a loan if she needs to go to the emergency vet? Yeah, I'm going to ask you for money.
That is your plan. If something happens and the cat has a medical emergency, that is her plan. She's just going to ask somebody else to pay for it.
I'll take care of it. Don't worry. She
could have money in the bank to pay for the cat to go to the vet, and she's going to ask somebody else to pay for it.
Okay, why do you guys want to go outside? Do you know what it's like out there? It's awful. It's snowy and cold.
Then why do you have your window open with a baby kitten in there?
How do I feel about being back in Canada? Wear the hijab looser? Yeah. Excuse me, right now I don't care. There's nothing wonder about winter. Walmart bee snow. It's like 9:30. I don't feel like going anywhere in my life. It's too.
There's some honesty, you know. Rule number 1, Chantel lies. Rule number 2, Chantel will always tell on herself and tell some truth.
There's nothing wonder about winter.
Ooh, Miss T says fair use applies to Patreon. Really? That's interesting. That's good to know for the YouTube creators. But you promise content for the 10K. Yes, lots of Canadian fun content. Yeah, but you know what? That Chantel that they want it back is long gone. Caroline says, my excuse, it's past my bedtime. Good night. It is true. She's in Australia. It's like super late there. Thank you for the support, girl, and good to see you. As much as she hates to be hot, you would think she'd be ass-faced, naked, laying down. Oh, she be naked right now? Yeah, well, you know, she has a shtick to keep up right now, Langley.
Walmart Beast. No, it's like 9:30. I don't feel like going anywhere in my life. It's too hard.
Well, when you're 472 pounds, it is too hard to go anywhere. I can't disagree with that.
Hey, call me Stephanie. They want to see where you live. Well, they already know. It's not that bad. I'm not going to embarrass you.
Era of Eva, you got this, girls. It's finals this week. Wish me luck. Replay gang gang. Thank you for being a member for 9 months. You gonna kill it. Finney says it's 1 a.m. here. Hey, Summer D.
Your Canadian spirit. Were you told that changing your dress and adopting the above dress makes you a real Muslim? Not like that, but we want to see you do anything but sit in your apartment. Well, I mean, I'm not going to be doing stuff all the time.
You don't do stuff any of the time. The last time we've seen you out at the apartment, you went down to the sushi restaurant, stuffed your face, and went right back upstairs to lay down and continue to do this. How many times since how long has she been home at this point? Can anybody give me a timeline here? Like 2 months? How many times has she been outside of her apartment? Like twice?
Hey, ECP. Oh, you guys didn't get notification. You're not going to probably because that's right.
Thank you, Granny.
Where's Teardrop? Oh, Teardrop, did you come in here?
Hold on.
Where? I don't. Oh,
Scar in here. Scar letters. Rosie specifically said she will come for your ass if you rip her Patreon content. I can't wait to watch her rage when she realizes she can't. No way. Rosie, now that's not nice. Just because you can't play doesn't mean everybody else can't still play. That's just a little jealousy on your part. You better knock that off.
hi. I feel really weird right now. Like,
I mean, look at it like this, Rosie. These people are keeping you relevant. And when eventually you're allowed to come back to the playground, if that ever happens, people are going to remember who you are. So you should be thanking people like Scar and Pulpy and Sam and Charlie who are out there covering your ass when you're off of the YouTube platform for keeping you relevant. Some appreciation, please.
what the hell? No notifications. That's just freaking bright. You did, Angela? Why Wanda disappeared? That's a good question. Wanda, come back.
Because you took her money. You didn't do what you were supposed to do with this, Chantel. She doesn't want to see this shit. Hey, she who shits herself. Look at you, girl. F McDonald's. I need you and Sam to make Girl World snow globes. I'm going to need a Villa Kitchen snow globe complete with a legendary chair. How do we make that happen? I feel like that's way too complicated. She who shits herself. Maybe we can look on the Temu and see what we can figure out. That sounds like a good idea. That would be epic. And thank you for the support, hon. Good to see you. A freaking Girl World snow globe. Could you imagine? Oh my God, I'd have the whole set. Hello, Rhonda. She's way too happy not to be up to something. Exactly. That's my whole point. She's definitely up to something. Not only that, didn't Chantel go MIA for the whole day of Saturday? I feel like she did. What is she doing? What does Foodie have to do? She's all alone in that Canadian apartment. What is she doing? Who is she talking to? That's what I want to know. Bertha Boyle Jean says, for anyone that didn't see it, some fake semaglutide has been caught. I have a lot number if you need to know. 1 milligram dosage. Ooh, thank you for that, Bertha Boyle. Anybody need to get in and check your semaglutide? Please reach out to Bertha Boyle Jean. She will get you right and tight. Thank you for the support, hun. Miss T says, Rosie ate 5-day-old mac and cheese, a tray full of Brussels sprouts drenched in bacon grease, 3 tendies out of a casserole dish, and started crying about bills. Fucking content. To be honest, Miss T, to be really honest, that sounds amazing. I wish Chantel was eating like that and crying about her bills. God, you guys are lucky. Chantel, I'm telling you, keep it up and I'm out of here. Okay? Because that to me sounds like a good time. Who the fuck eats old food like that? How do these girls have these stomachs where they can handle eating like that? I've seen the pain that you're talking about. I've seen it on Twitter. That shit was wild. IKEA snow globe? Hell yeah. Miss Teeth, thank you for the support, girl. Was this last night? It's been, I think so. No, it couldn't have been last night because I already seen those images.
We don't want you to buy us a scooter. Don't worry.
Love you, babe.
I don't know. Maybe she doesn't like me. I hope she's okay. Have you had Maklubi? I've had Makluba.
You support that, Kataria? Yeah.
Akid, Yani, I've had Makluba. I had Makluba in Syria, in Syria. Makluba fi Suri.
Do you hear that, the way that she's talking? And she does this throughout the live stream. Again, a dead giveaway for who she's on the phone with, who she's talking to when she's not live streaming. Who is it, ladies and gentlemen? It's Salah. Salah is definitely still entertaining Chantel.
I had Makluba in Syria.
If Salah was
in Syria.
Shut up, Chantel. She's way too happy. She's way too happy and way too content for her not to be talking to Salah. She absolutely is.
Makluba fi Suri. Syria.
She's already told us exactly how she feels about the Syrian people. Basically, how they're bums and they need to quit having kids as they can't afford to take care of. That's how she feels about them. Hey, Taz D, can I get the birthday song with the Don't Talk to Me for my 49th birthday? Look at you, Taz D. Absolutely. Happy birthday to you, honey. Congratulations on making it another year. Oh, yeah.
Don't talk to me.
Happy birthday, Taz D. Good to see you and thank you for the support. Exactly. See how long he stays on the phone with you when you're demonetized, Chantel. Crump says, if he cut her off, we know his entire life secrets. She's talking to him. Exactly. Not only is she talking to him, he has to be telling Chantel what she wants to hear. Promising her something. Not to say that it's going to happen, which I think there's a very big possibility that eventually, if he can figure something out, he would allow her to come back. But if not, okay, I could see that too. But he's keeping her on the hook just enough. He knows what he's doing. Evil Angel says, hubby tried to eat like that and got food poisoning. I bet he did. That's called a lesson, learning the hard way. Thank you for the support, hun. Birthday, is it your birthday too today? Or tomorrow? Wait a minute. Hold on. Is it your birthday today? Holy shit. How did we miss freaking Bertha Boyle's birthday? I'm going to wait and see. She won't go back. He doesn't need the same amount of money in Kuwait. Yeah, you could be right about that, Sixers. Well, if anything, he's definitely stringing Chantel along. That's for sure. Hey, Mama Estelle. Good to see you. Has a mini kitchen like the villa. I bet there's a rolling office chair. Who has that? Probably not small enough. Oh, it's not your birthday? Okay, never mind. I'll continue.
Yeah, Assyria. I've heard about the hadiths and stuff like that. And
the song is quiet? Oh, no.
Yeah. Don't you need to keep your audience happy to keep your rent paid? Anjad, wallahi.
Are you gonna answer that, Chantel? Are you gonna answer that? I'm pretty sure you do.
And yeah. Don't you need to keep your audience happy to keep your rent paid? Anjad, wallahi. Anjad?
Is that you, babe? Yeah, it's very light snow. My birthday is February, same day of, oh, my love of crafts. Okay, Bertha Boyle. That you didn't have to super chat for that, hun, but thank you. I appreciate you. Our audience is full of idiots. The people in chat asking that, they're not wrong. Like, you want to be entertained. You're not just showing up. So could you imagine if I just, you know what I mean? Like, there was no entertainment value behind it whatsoever. It has to be somewhat of a good time. You have to give the people what they want. I mean, hell, every so often, if I go to something else and people complain, I'm like, oh, God, all right, fine. Because it really, at the end of the day, it's up to what you all want to see. You all are the ones who watch the content. So why will we get on here and provide something that the audience doesn't want to see? Like Chantel sitting here in Canada, giving us Syrian content. Nobody wants to see that shit. So the people asking those questions, you're not wrong for saying that. And she is so full of herself. And I guess she smelled so many of her own farts that she thinks this is going to continue to pay for her, but it won't. The views are already tanking and they're tanking fast. And she has big bills to pay now that she's in Canada. Kink Fuzz says people are noting Salad's perfect English lately in her current chats. Interesting. Could someone else be puppeteering his account? Looking good, Skinty Leader. King Fuzz, thank you for that. Possibly, I always think when she's in Canada and he's in chat, I've always said that it's Salah, but I mean, it's a possibility. I think Salah plays the game. Here's the thing. If you all think back to when Chantel was in Syria, and it would get kind of creepy. We'd be there and talking, or Chantel be talking to her people or whatever. And then out of the blue, Salah would cough or something. I'm like, this motherfucker's been creeping and listening and watching chat the entire time. He's invested. I think when he would leave Chantel at home and she would go live, I'm pretty sure no matter where he was, he had his phone in hand, listening and watching what was happening and reading chat. I think he's highly invested in all of this. I think he keeps an eye on the money. I think he keeps an eye on the people in chat, what people are saying. I think he keeps an eye on Chantel. I think he's a fucking creep that is highly invested, and this is his investment. So I don't think so, but again, anything's possible. I think he's super invested in this shit. Sassy Cat says she is sending money, and in return, she is getting pics of the cupcake recipe and promise he is with no one. That is good enough for her. Listen, it's so funny that you say that. Buttercrumpet, you agree? I do too. Okay. This attitude that Chantel has and the cockiness that she has coming online right now, I got the vibe, Sassy Cat. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to tell you guys what I thought when I was listening to this shit this morning. I was like, damn, I wonder if Salah gave Chantel some cupcake recipe over the phone, like a little phone sex, if you will. The way that she was just giddy and happy and just like she done got dick down or something. And I know that sounds crazy, you guys, but that is the energy and the vibes that she's giving off. You know, you never know. We'll see. Sassy Cat, thank you for the support. Really, Billy says snow globes equals mason jar, boiled water, baby oil, and glitter. So what you're saying is we can do this. Really, Billy? Oh my God. I can't afford another hobby right now, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to turn down making homemade Girl World snow globes. That sounds exciting. We'll look into it. And thank you for the information and the support. And by kitty, I mean pussy. He still loves me. Exactly. Salah knows what he needs to do to secure the bag. Freya's Cat says, everyone congratulate Ali Posh 8097 right now. Hell yeah. Whatever happened. Congratulations, girl. Oh, it's a baby. Yes. Zebra corn. Thank you, Freya. Aw, congratulations, hon. Let's see. Let me scroll up. I want to see more about the situation. She was giddy because she has edibles on the way. Okay, well, fine. That too. But still, come on. Katie Cake says maybe it was dishwasher. Buttercrumpet says he watches her every laugh. He monitors all the donation and he keeps up with the community. Yes, even the reactors. I agree with that. Hello, girl. I would watch if you would sit there and just interact with chat. At least you're funny, looking skinny. Thank you, girl. I appreciate you for saying that. Hey, 500 pounds and no money. Hold on a second. I think he's totally invested. He is such a weirdo. And he's like a bitch. And no offense to the dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, so remember when he used to react to Gorlick and how freaking hilarious that shit was? Oh my God. Oh, bitch boy, bitch tits Salah.
Hola. I had Makluba, and the Makluba had Dijaj, and Betajin, and Batata. What? Teardrop? No. That's unacceptable. Like, do you have a little heater or something?
Can you imagine dead ass going into somebody's chat talking about how cold it is because you don't have a heater? And then Shanto's like, that's unacceptable, teardrop. You don't have anything? No heat? No nothing?
Oh my God. No. We're doing a fundraiser for Teardrop's heater. I'm broke ass.
She's broke. She's broke. Imagine being 40 something years old and being on a live stream with, I think she only had a couple hundred people, but still, reaction channels are going to watch this. You're going to get a couple thousand in the playback and just announcing, you know, you're a single person making $6,000 a month. You probably got a couple of months free rent on your new little deal over there with your new apartment. And you're telling the internet that you're broke as a fucking joke. You have a reason. I honestly, I'm just pure curious, Chantel. If you could do a breakdown of where your paycheck went, I think it would be so fascinating. It would just be very fascinating. Out of pure curiosity, that's all.
We're doing a fundraiser for Teardrop's heater. I'm broke ass. I seriously am.
I seriously am. No, I mean that. I'm not just saying that. No, I'm really broke, Teardrop. So if you think I'm gonna buy you a heater, you've got another fucking thing coming. I don't care about your newborn baby. Okay, not my problem. It's Alina. I don't like these ads. Isn't it funny how she now cares to learn the language? Hypocrisy. Gets dumped and let me learn the language. It's still gonna be bare minimum. All of this shit, her going to like Muslim counseling. All of that's bullshit. That's never going to happen. And even if she did, it's going to be one appointment and she's out of there, right? She'll say a few buzzwords. She'll wear the only part of any of this that she's willing to do is the same shit that she's been doing for the last 3 years. And that's wear the fucking costume. Lena, thank you so much for the support, hon. I appreciate you. Did y'all catch her admitting she has never seriously tried to learn a new language since leaving school? These nuts, Danzy says she's holding out for some Lachine green ween. I wonder how long it would take her to grow hair as lovely and as long as Yaba's or be a skinny. Well, since she's had the hysterectomy and she doesn't take her vitamins and everything, I would say a quarter to fucking never. But the question is, how long would it take Dirt Neck to do anything like that? That's the better question of the two. These nuts. Thank you for being a member for 42 months, son. Chantel's like, sorry, your poor Teardrop. I'm having a Grinch meal. She's like, fuck you and that baby. Oh my God. I didn't say it. She did. Okay. She said that shit.
He had a reportable heater for Christmas. He brought over a few space heaters. Well, at least he's trying.
Dude, it's so true. She has, you know what's so crazy? She probably sent Shipboy $3,000. I wouldn't doubt it. She still has that sucker and that postcard. And at first, she was going to auction these items off. And then I do feel like she was guilted into doing a giveaway. And since she's going to give it away and she's getting nothing out of it, she can't be bothered. Now that she's back in Canada, since she doesn't make her own merch, after the community was so generous, and they sent her all that money for her to get home to Canada, you would think she would go buy her a couple t-shirts, a hoodie, some stickers, and host her own giveaways now that she's in Canada and she can make that happen. But has she done that? No. And that's what happens when you're greedy like that and you don't pay it forward. Everything that she was gifted, she's going to lose, just like everything else. Hello, Brittany. I tried, what is that? A meatery Christmas through Cash App or email. Yes, I'm a beeper. I have been for years, but that doesn't mean I don't like me or other channels such as yourself. Happy holidays. Well, thank you so much for the generous donation. I appreciate you, girl. Thank you. Thank you. I think I might have completely slandered what you said there, but I tried. I definitely tried. And thank you so much, hon. What happened? Babe, you pocket modded. Oh, I got it on the screen before she did it. I think she pocket modded you. She who shits herself. Holy shit. She paid for that one too, babe. She who shits herself says, with all the demonetizations lately, we need this YouTube channel more than ever. Teardrop's Igloo. Do it, Teardrop. You'll want for nothing. Yes. Listen, Teardrop. And I'm being dead serious. Like all the other bullshit aside, you're not one of my favorite people. I don't care one way either. Either way, I just don't give a shit, right? I'm not invested like that. But to hear you tell it in Foodie's chat, you're going to be babysitting your newborn baby. Maybe you should consider firing up a camera, sitting in bed, just talking, just shooting the shit, Teardrop, and see what happens. You got to think of the children. Won't you think of the children? Okay. Oh, Drama B, does she mean Beezer? Oh, she's a Beezer. Oh, okay. Thank you for translating that for me. I'm so sorry. I tried. She shits herself. Thank you so much. And sorry you got the old boot by Sam. Hey, Claudio Robinson. Good to see you.
I wish I could afford a place like yours. Oh, Nina asking for the PayPal. My room was 52 to.
Okay, so if you seen what she said right here, Nina in chat. I've got Chantel's chat pulled up. Is it too small? Whatever. Listen, I'll read it for you. Nina is asking Teardrop if she can have her PayPal. She's going to be nice enough. And you know what? I can't even sit here and say that this is like a bad thing to do. And I know people don't like Teardrop. I don't like Teardrop either. It's whatever. But I mean, knowing that she's going to have a baby in that house, that's really nice to at least offer to buy her a heater. Okay, there, I said it. But listen to the way that Chantel reads it. And she knows that PayPal donation, at least she feels like that should have been donated to her. Didn't you hear what she said, Nina? She's broken. She means it.
Oh, Nina asking for the PayPal. My room was 52 degrees. What the hell? No, that's unacceptable. What?
No, I don't disagree, Freya.
Strawberries. Oh, no. Strawberries asking about India. Take the love, let the Beezers help. Yes. I agree.
Hey, cats, listening while running errands. You look amazing. Thanks for the glaze, girl. I appreciate you. Be safe out there. And thank you for the support. This morning we woke up and it must have been like not expected or whatever, because they will cancel snow over anything. I mean, cancel school over anything, like snow, ice, whatever. And like I said, it must have been unexpected because they didn't cancel school and we had so much snow on the way to school. Like the van was covered and everything. I'm like, oh my God, we're not going to make it, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this drive to your school in this weather, right? We made it just fine. But we just gotten so lucky with the holiday weather. Normally, we don't get a whole lot of snow before Christmas. We might get one if we're lucky. But if we're going to get snow, it's usually after Christmas. So I'm not even mad at it. I love going Christmas shopping when there's snow on the ground. I love it. It just gets me in the spirits. Miss T says, pay it forward if you were able. Put that good energy out there. It does come back around to you and yours. It's so true. And do it and don't expect anything in return and don't expect to be acknowledged over your good deed. That's not how good deeds are intended to be. You don't need to make a big fuss about it on the internet. You don't need to ask to fundraise other people's money and then boast about it like it was all you. And if it wasn't for you, then blah, 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 blah. I'm talking about French Fry Girl, in case you're not following along. Okay. Mrs. Philanthropimp over there. Okay. Don't be a Frenchie is really my message I'm trying to get through to you guys. Miss T, thank you for the support and for the great advice. Hello, niece. Shout out to Yaba in the replay. Gang, gang. Hey, girl, don't forget to comment on yesterday's video so you can get it on a giveaway. And thank you for being a member for 6 months. I do hope Teardrop is warm on the floor for fuck's sake, especially of the baby. Yes, I don't want anybody to be cold and suffer through winter.
Why not? What's the big deal? Why is it wrong for someone to ask for help when they need help? Like, when has this become a huge thing? Like, do you know what I mean? The last time I checked, we're not the ones grifting over here.
Really, Closer?
That's okay. Give your money to Teardrop. Why do you care
That's okay. Give your money to Teardrop.
about her faith? Exactly, Mad Millie. It's no one's business.
Thank you, Twinkle. Ain't no filter.
You think 6K a month? It's okay, honestly.
There she goes. And you can did you hear her? She was like, fuck. Sansa, where are you, girl? I feel like who agrees that this was Chantel slipping up and saying how much her last paycheck was? Put a 1 in the chat. Or put a 2 if you think that she's just making up numbers. Put a 1 if you think it was a slip when she said the 6K. Or put a 2 if you think that she's just making shit up. Let me play the clip again.
That's okay. Give your money to Teardrop. Why do you care about her faith? Exactly, Mad Millie. It's no one's business. You think 6K a month? It's okay. Honestly, 6K a month is a blessing. I'm not saying it's not. And I'm not confirming that's exactly how much I make. But
her last paycheck was around $6,000, 1,000%. Man, I can't wait to see if Sansa does a video on this shit, because in my opinion, this confirms, and this doesn't mean that's how much Chantel makes every month. Again, I need you all to understand that this was a good month recently for Chantel. So back to what she's saying, though, about the $6,000 a month. Where's your money going? You are a single person. You're not taking care of kids. You're taking care of yourself. And if we are to be believed, even if she didn't get that promotion, let's say she got that $6,000, right? And she had to pay rent, which is $2,200. So all of her bills, what do you think that they would add up to be? Maybe 3K, maybe 3K. Let's just do an estimate. Her electric, her water. She doesn't have to have gas for a car. She doesn't have to pay insurance for a car. She's not putting any money back in savings. She's not worrying about her Canadian taxes. She's not doing any of that, okay? So that leaves her $3,000 for the month. Where in the fuck? What is today? Today is the 8th. Today is the 8th. So we still have a good, 3 weeks until payday? Some shit like that? No, 2 weeks until payday? That means you just got paid 2 weeks ago. How in the fuck did you spend $6,000 already? She is telling you that she's broke. $6,000. And you know what? For somebody who just moves in an apartment and they make that kind of money, you could believe that they blew through $6,000, right? Because more than likely they're going to have new furniture. They're going to decorate their apartment. So maybe they did blow through that money. They would have something to show for it, though. She doesn't have anything to show for it. Nothing. Canadian taxes are higher and YouTube doesn't take them out. No. They don't take them out. You got to deal with your own taxes at the end of the year, at the beginning of the year, or whatever. You have to deal with that yourself. They are not taking the taxes out. You are responsible for taking care of your taxes. So again, that money is going right to her. That's money that she spent this month. It's all gone. And she didn't furnish her apartment. She didn't buy anything for her apartment. She didn't rent a car. She did nothing. Where did that money go? Food and edibles, $6,000 is wild, dude. Very good, says, poor Teardrop, burning leaves for warmth in her garage, bitch. And Chantel's just whining about not being able to live off $6,000 a month to stuff her face is crazy. Like, hearing a number, we've always just speculated. And to me, that puts that shit to bed, at least for that month. $6,000 is wild. Thank you for the support, hun. Seattle Sapphire's a low carb world says she made $6K and broke. Salah, food, and weed is $3K. Exactly. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Foodie and Beauty Frozen Diarrhea says she's up to her eyeballs in debt. And you know what I believe? I think you're right, Foodie and Beauty Frozen Diarrhea. And I don't believe that she's taking care of her debt unless they are taking it out, unless they are garnishing some of her wages is the only way her debt's getting paid, in my opinion. Thank you for the super chat, hun. I feel guilty if I spend more than like $10 on food in a day.
But sadly, that's not even that much these days. You could earn $10K a month and still be struggling. I mean, you're probably not doing something right, but I'm trying to get myself out of debt, and I have a lot of debt. And this rent here is high. Rent in general is high. Even if I leave here, I'm going to have to pay rent somewhere, and it's going to suck, and it's going to be high.
Okay, Sinatra says that doesn't even count the money that she got from grifting for stuff that she already had, like the $400 for the dishwasher, the appliance, not the guy. Oh, yeah, you're so right. That's not even including the money that she grifted that went directly to her PayPal. Dude, Chantel, and listen, Salah's not wrong. I mean, to want to keep control of Chantel's money because, dude, she cannot control herself when she's in Canada from just spending and spending and spending and spending. She's not going anywhere. She's not going and cooking and going and getting this food. It's all being delivered to her door. Like, let that sink in how much that's costing her multiple times a day at that. Yulia says, didn't she say she was going to finish paying off debts in October? Listen, we're never going to hear the end of the debts with Chantel because, again, in my opinion, she hasn't even started to pay those yet. I could be wrong, but I just don't believe it. Not herself saying, I'm going to pay off my debt. Now, they could be taking their money out. That's a possibility, but her willingly paying off her debts, I just don't see it. She's so irresponsible, so irresponsible. Debts are her excuse for being selfish with money and broke. Exactly. Like, your debts are a sign that you were already irresponsible in the first place. How many bankruptcies did she have? 2. Okay, so look, people fuck up. They make mistakes. But to expect other people to pay for your life because you fucked up and had to declare bankruptcy not once but twice is wild. It's wild. And the fact that she declared bankruptcy not once but twice, being a single woman who has made decent money. I mean, even when she worked a job, Foodie made good money. And do you all know that when she was with BB, do you all know that he paid the bills, like the majority of the bills, and Foodie kept her own money and she still racked up crazy amounts of debt? So how do you end up being with somebody? And I will say that BB was taking care of the majority of the bills. And I do believe that. I don't believe that with Salah, but I do believe that with BB. And she still got herself all fucked around in credit card debt. How? She ate herself into debt. Not once, but twice. She wasn't even doing the weed back then. The weed is just another expense that she's picked up since the villa shit. Back then, I don't think she was doing it. The YouTube grift has lasted way too long for Chantel. She's much too comfortable. This shit that she has right now, Kyle, with the way that Chantel is, how financially irresponsible she is, will not last. I don't think that Chantel will make it past May being in that apartment. I don't see it. I don't see it. Yulia, thank you for the support, hun. Mama still says we all know she's not saving a % for next year's taxes. No. She so every pay she's creating more debt. Exactly, Mama still. And again, if you guys remember, and I said this, it's not just that Chantel wants to leave Canada to go back to Salah. I do think that's a big chunk of it, right? She wants to be with Salah, her bought bitch, her souvenir. Chantel wants to escape her responsibilities, her debts. She wants to go away. She doesn't want to be responsible and pay her share. She doesn't want to deal with that. I think that's another reason why she keeps saying, what country should I go to? Because why does Chantel want to leave Canada? What makes sense about Chantel leaving Canada to anybody else? She just lays there. It's not like she's going to enjoy living in another country. She's going to go to another country and do fucking nothing. She's not going to enjoy the way of life, being in a new country, embrace, the culture. She's not going to do any of that. She just wants to lay down somewhere else where she doesn't have to worry about paying her debts. She's running from her debt. Exactly. And she's going to run from this debt in this apartment. I give it to May. Mama still, thank you, girl. Hello, Annie. Good to see you. She and BB smoked pot, but it wasn't legalized then, so the amount she could get was controlled. Now it isn't, so she spends way more on it than before. Thank you for that, Annie, and good to see you, girl. Thank you for being a member for 42 months. She wants to live with a gopher. Yes. Oh, hold on. My fiance takes care of my money, but I'm irresponsible with money. I love spending, and I understand that. Like, no, I totally get where Salah's coming from. If his whole thing is to be with Chantel and to use her for money, he's got to get a control on Chantel's spending habits. That's why when they were together, she was limited on the amount of food that she could buy. And then she came up with a plan, since he put a stop to how much she was ordering takeout. She was asking people to fund it. That was so crazy.
I I miss that about Syria not having to pay any rent. You know what I mean?
I'm sorry. I know we never get through this shit, but can you imagine living in a war-torn country like Syria and saying, I miss living in a war-torn country because I didn't have to pay rent there? Diabolical. I'm sorry. You know, I would rather pay $7,000 a month in rent before I would go and live in a country like Syria. It's insanity. Actual insanity. You could hear gunshots going off in Chantel's live stream. It's wild. Miss T says, and not a penny saved for retirement. My trust has to last my whole life. 6,000 all gone a month is wild. To actually earn 6,000 and blow it. She didn't even make the month. She's 2 weeks into the after payday, dude. And it's gone. She did $6,000 didn't even last her the entire month. So now it should make sense, even though I don't think that anybody has ever doubted this, but now it really makes sense. When Chantel was making all that money when she was with Dishwasher, that she was getting paycheck loans, making $20,000 a month. Payday advance, whatever they're called. That's fucking wild, dude. 2 weeks is around what that money lasted her. $6,000, one person. We know a lot of the money went to Salah. That's fair, but we can still only say one person. That's terrifying.
Hey, sneakerhead.
Panda Melon says my retirement plan is to yeet myself into the ocean. Oh, God.
My nose is freezing. We're worried about our pipes freezing. Oh, yeah. I hope that doesn't happen.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Over here. Do you see this? Turd drop. Did you make it through the night? Like, seriously. My nose is freezing. We're worried about our pipes freezing. Holy shit, turd drop. Seriously, thoughts and prayers.
Shoot.
And again, no mention of, hey, we're so sorry. One of our own over here is suffering. I mean, this is not like somebody who's new. Okay. It's Teardrop has been here for how long? Seriously. How long has Teardrop been in Chantel's community? Like, you don't have to like Teardrop. We don't have to fucking give a fuck about Teardrop. We're not saying that. This is Chantel's community. Teardrop is a fucking moderator for her. She's been there for like years. Okay. It's not like she has any reason to think that Teardrop is scamming her. Okay. And not at one time has she offered to at least bare minimum pin her PayPal. This woman just told her that she just had a brand new grandbaby that was born, that she's going to be babysitting tomorrow. And she's not even offering to at least let her in on the grift. Not even offering to let her in on the grift. That I'm just talking about the way that this makes Chantel look. Nothing else. It makes Chantel look really fucking bad when she's not even willing to help somebody who she calls a actual friend. Turd drop was dry begging. You could definitely say that that's dry begging.
You choose to pay rent there. Well, I didn't have that much choice. It's not super easy to get a place here. Teardrop is super loyal. You make $6,500 a month.
Remember when you used to talk about being in Kuwait with Salah, how you and Salah were donating money to like charities? How come we don't hear about that anymore? Where do you think that money was going? I forgot about that. She's a narcissist. It does not even enter her mind to help out. I think she feels jaded. I think she's pissed as fuck that Teardrop is in there talking about her heating situation. She's mad. But what about that? Those donations that you and Salah were making when y'all were in Kuwait, and how much money and shit used to help out in Syria? Now that you got one of your own people over here who need help, and you ain't offered nothing, not even to pin their PayPal, bro. Yeah, she's pissed. That's a look of a woman who is pissed. She just wishes Turdrop would piss the fuck off.
Wow, 2,000 a month? How do you do that? Like that wouldn't even cover rent here.
People live within their means. You don't understand that, but it's a thing. Yeah. You might want to think about what's going to happen because you just don't give a fuck and you just keep eating and eating and eating and eating on camera. You might want to think about living within your means, Chantel. People make it happen. They have to. They don't have a choice. It's Brittany is me. Welcome to the Poors. Thank you so much for being a poor piece of crap. We appreciate you. Hey, Michael. Good to see you, hun.
Get out of here. Did you hear that? Where's your pillow? Where's your pillow?
Cat deflection. Airdrop still needs a heater.
Hey, Missy Med. You're gonna get a Grinch meal? You had some sweet potato pie. Silver Salt, I'm not in the mood for negative people, so negative people are gonna be blocked. It's annoying as hell. The Grinch socks have the McDonald's emblem on them. Don't want to wear McDonald's socks. And
then why did you get it? Most people who are collectors, they want the McDonald's logo on there. If anybody is looking to get Grinch socks, they're going to get them from anywhere else besides McDonald's. It's part of the collector, the whole collector part of it, Chantel. What are you talking about? It's good to have McDonald's logo on them. No, you don't say.
And they're small, like they're not wide. They're made for normies.
No, they're not. The socks are big.
Just joking. So like people who don't eat at McDonald's, basically. I'm just joking.
Hey, Gubby. I never get tired of hearing you say turd drop. I know, me either. Thank you for being a member for 40 months, hon. Foodie and Beauty Frozen Diarrhea says, remember she couldn't manage on $20K a month. Yeah, and she has nothing to show from that. And she got busted. They were calling about the payday loans. Fucking insane. That is what makes Chantel, though. Thank you for the support, hon.
There you go, Heidi. Yes, it's not a sin if you walk in the bathroom with your right foot, nor is it a sin to sleep in your left side. They're recommended because it was the practice. Yeah, it's sunnah. That's what it is. It's not haram or halal. It's just sunnah. It's like because of the Prophet. Peace be upon him. Exactly. And there's a lot of Muslims who don't choose not to follow the hadiths. There's Muslims who only follow the Quran. And things like
I gotta ask, is it a thing to revert to be a Muslim and the only thing that you follow is sometimes wearing the hijab? Because she doesn't follow any of it. She doesn't do anything. You don't know what she do. Okay, come on. Get out of here.
Like how to pray. It is in the Quran, but it's like not detailed like it is in the hadith, like the 5 times, the sujud, how to pray.
I just feel like even talking about the religion, Chantel, has to be some kind of sin when you're high as balls or on your way to being high as balls.
Times exactly to pray. That like stuff like that is all hadiths. So
dude, the fucking cat. I swear to God, that cat kills me. Watch.
How to pray, what times exactly.
That cat is going to give Chantel a run for her money. She's going to destroy that entire apartment, and I'm here for it.
Exactly to pray. That like stuff like that is all hadiths. So
why is the cat so funny?
How to pray, what times exactly to pray. That like stuff like that is all
nobody cares.
Hadiths. So
she hates that cat.
I only talk on the Wikipedia level. So
Is it running circles?
I only talk on the Wikipedia level. So, oh, I'm sorry. Let me get my imam mode on. I can't stand people that nitpick and are negative like that. I'm just blocking you guys. So stupid. Hi.
Oh, dude, she does this weird thing with the cat. I know the cat's hilarious, Lindsay. Pogos have pork in them. Well, they're hot dogs, right? Well, that doesn't count, okay? It doesn't count. Listen, don't you know all Muslims make the exception, eat a little pork here and there? Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. She wants to smell the cat's butt and asks the cat if it has poop on its butt. It's so fucking bizarre, dude.
She's so hyper. She's so hyper. I don't know, Teardrop. I have to check. I don't know if they give you.
I don't think that Chantel's ever been around anything that actually wants to do physical activity. She's like, what is this? Like a creature that wants to actually move. It's bizarre to her. She thinks something's wrong with it. Zebracorn says, your compassion for Teardrop while calling her Teardrop is sending me. Listen, I'm just thinking about the baby, Zebracorn. Won't you think of the baby? Just the baby. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Poor Turdy. I better turd froze. Anyway, thank you for the support, Zebracorn. No, we just won't do that. Brittany is me says, I like you and I like chatting in Chantel's chat. Please don't go after me like the dog with two legs, FFG. Listen, Brittany, it's totally fine, okay? I can't protect you from the other members in chat, but honestly, I'm not that invested. I mean, if you were Turdy or Scapegoat or, I don't know. Well, what's that fucker's name that likes to talk a lot of shit about me? What's his name, Fondue? Fondue knows who I'm talking about. I might be reading you for fucking filth right now, but you're good. It's totally fine. And thank you for the support. Appreciate you. Yeah, we all are devil's woman, okay? But she needs to convince the law that she's really taking it serious this time.
If you want, like, if there's 4 different pairs, she's bring your pillow. Whoa.
Misty says, I really feel for Turdy. I don't want anyone to cope with the baby. Yeah, I mean, same, and that's okay. It's fine. It's normal, right? Freya says, I want pics of Turdrop's house and I'll send her a space heater. I want a picture of her house too. I want to see what the dump looks like. I'm with you, Freya. That sounds like a fucking that sounds like a plan. Yeah, yo, mama, fuck him too.
I opened the window to get some fresh air.
Oh, no wonder. That answers everything. No wonder the cat's like, close the window, man.
Hey.
The cat can't close the window because it doesn't have thumbs, so it's just gonna fucking aggravate Chantel until she closes it.
She's so freaking cute. Like, I can't deal with it. Give me your pillow. They're just trying to instigate. Yeah, like every single Silver Saw.
This would be Chantel if she would have ever had kids. Like the babies and the toddlers would be running all over her house while she just set her big ass up on the couch while the kids destroyed everything.
She did. Every single hey. Like every little single comment you make, everything you talk about, something negative or like I can't stand like that. A little troublemaker, Shauna, yes. Bengals are crazy. You need one of those circle treadmills. She's not Bengal. I hope not. Hey, Shamrocks.
Hey, Nancy.
Love is the mission. The rest is for God. Exactly. Like
they got their heat turned off. I think they're having it worked on. I don't think it's a case of like the heat was shut off. If I remember correctly, and correct me if I'm wrong, it's very possible. At halftime, I'm not listening to this shit. But I think they're having their heat worked on.
It's like if I do anything in my life, all of a sudden, all the negative people of Gore World are all experts in every little thing, That's
right. Don't you forget it. That we know we got Google. We got Google and we know how to use it.
Her dad was Bengal. Or Savannah or something. Not Bengal. I'll be blocking you. Yeah, strict moon. I let these people be for a while and they're just always negative. So you know what? I mean, I understand sometimes being negative, but like, okay, you're bringing the mood down, dude. Cherry Coke Zero.
Says the woman grifting in Haas balls, talking about the Muslim religion from her couch while her cat is freezing to death. Okay.
Several Dr. Peppers a day. Well, I hope you keep warm, Teardrop.
Thoughts and prayers, Teardrop. I'm dead. It's not funny, but damn. Holy shit. I mean, do you understand that Teardrop can't even type in chat because her hands are so cold?
I hope they fix that for you. Just put a couple space heaters.
Well, she ain't got the money. That's what she's trying to tell you. Pin her PayPal.
Savannah's close to a well. Oh, great. I think the mom was like Himalayan or something, and the dad Savannah, something like that. So she's like,
Teardrop's still talking about the heater. Hey, what happened? Aw, damn it. Hold on.
warm, Teardrop. I hope they fix several Dr. Peppers a day. Well, I hope you keep warm, Teardrop.
Yeah, me too, Teardrop.
I hope they fix that for you. Just put a couple space heaters.
Yeah. Light a fire. Ew.
Savannah's close to a well. Oh, great. I think the mom was like Himalayan or something, and the dad Savannah, something like that. So she's like,
Shit, space heaters sometimes in the wintertime. Our heat went out one time in the wintertime, and I went to the Walmart to pick up space heaters till we got it fixed. You can't really find them. Not as I couldn't, anyways. They sell out pretty quick. That's how I know a lot of motherfuckers be using space heater in the wintertime. Salah's juicy man cunt. Oh, fuck. Welcome to the Poors. Thank you so much for being a poor piece of crap, Salah's juicy man cunt. We appreciate you. Chantel's not picking up the code hints she's putting down. Hello, Liz. It speaks volumes of how little she cares about her audience to not try to help her most loyal mod, but expects to have unwavering support from her. Exactly, Liz. Like I said, this is just not a rando in her chat. Somebody that's brand new to the community, all of a sudden coming in, talking about, you're going to end up with a wild electric bill if you have a space heater. Shit is crazy. You know, you and Teardrop know each other kind of like on a personal level, Chantel, and this is how you treat her? Unreal. Read my comment, Chantel.
are we hangry tonight? Yeah. Sometimes I think that people are afraid to ask you anything because they're going to get blocked. No, dude, like ask me anything. Like, especially you, Angela, you're not inappropriate. Like, these people that I've just blocked tonight have been like super annoying and negative for like a month straight, you know?
No.
Like you clearly don't like me. You have nothing positive to contribute. So it's just like doing
No, always. Like, dude, I keep stuff like that on hand. Hell yeah. I'm telling you, once you get into your 40s, you start being smart about a lot of things, okay? I'm not falling for it, Meggie. Space heaters, yes. I have several space heaters that I keep on hand just in case.
a favor. I don't know. I'm torn between blocking and not blocking. It brings the mood down of the
I feel like you're torn between everything. Like you're torn, you're confused, you're 40-something years old and you still can't figure out your life, Chantel. Yeah. Maybe if you didn't do so much marijuana when you're already as funkled as you are, you wouldn't have these problems. But what do I know?
the chat.
Taken back, says Chantel don't need a heater. She has all the blubber she needs to keep her warm. You're not wrong. You're not wrong about that one. Thank you for being a member, hun. Never question cutie. Don't you know the rules?
Can we go to Bath and Body like right now at 9:48? If I had a car, I want to like I always see this girl.
Yeah, why not? Since when do you go to bed early? What are you talking about? What people asking you to go to Walmart and you're acting like so shocked. You're the person who has claimed that they stay up all night and sleep all day. So what's the problem here?
She dumpster dives and she goes to Bath and Body Works.
You're not going in no dumpster. Why do you keep saying this shit? It talk. You're not going to get in any dumpster, ma'am. You've already said it. You're too fat to climb in the dumpster.
Ham and beans. Don't let the haters get you down, Slay Queen. Shikran New Zealand, thank you. But without the chat, this channel is dead. Yeah.
Yes, MC, great advice. If your heat goes out, you need to go into one small room, roll up blankets and towels, and put them over and under the door. One space heater will keep that whole room toasty. So true. Absolutely. Yep. Don't just try to let that motherfucking space heater heat your whole house. That shit ain't never going to kick off. And that's when it gets dangerous. I'm telling you, you don't give a space heater time to cool off. Go fill that plug. That plug is going to be hot as hell. You got to let it cool off. And it's never going to cool off if it's constantly running.
Well, we don't need negative people like you. Yeah, she got space heaters, bees and body. Don't tell them to ask you anything. Huh? Nina, you lost me. I'm brain dead.
Yeah, we know.
What? You will get more watchers. Yeah, but I don't want like negative people. All those rollers by the piece. Chat.
That's how you built your community. That's what your whole identity is, Chantel, is basically haters watching your shit and talking about it. The amount of haters that watch and comment on your content versus people who are positive and actually support you, we're talking like 80-20. And I feel like I'm being generous with the 20%. And you can't change that. It's never going to change. It's always going to be a bunch of negative ass shit surrounding you and your personality on YouTube. And maybe you could accept that in Syria and in Kuwait because you could live off of $2,000 a month. Because my guess is when you were in Kuwait and you completely tanked your channel because of Salah, you were making around $2,000 to $3,000 a month. And you weren't acting too shocked about those numbers then because the cost of living for you was significantly cheaper back then. You can't live like that now in Canada. So what does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? That on 5,000 views on Chantel's last live stream, and I would say probably not a whole lot of support as far as super chats and memberships are concerned, this is not going to go very well. This is not going to end very well whatsoever for Cutie. She's paying $2,200 in rent. If we are to be believed that Chantel made $6,000 on her last paycheck, and if she got that promotional deal where she got a few months rent free and she doesn't have to pay until February, and she blew through $6,000 in a little over 2 weeks, that was a good month for her. She had good views. People were excited. She's back in Canada. They were super chatting. There were memberships. There were big views on her videos. It's already tanking. It's already tanking. So she's not even going to maintain that $6,000 paycheck that she's getting unless she does something. She can't just sit there and read chat and talk about teardrop and her heat situation. It will not pay her bills. It just won't. She can't just be cool and just bees and positive vibes only. That's not what pays the fucking bills, Chantel. Hell, you could have cashed in off of everything that's been exposed about FFG, and you missed that fucking opportunity. You decided after you let this woman punk your ass, you're not going to get your fucking lick back. You could have cashed in off that, and you missed the fucking mark, and now you're going to lay there, you're going to read chat, and you're going to continue to go back to tanking your fucking channel. We love that for you the most. Both of you bitches, exactly what you all have coming to you.
Isn't dead, it's less negative. Yeah, I don't find it dead. I like just talking to my regulars anyways.
You and French Fry Girl will tank your own channels from your behavior on the internet. We love that for you.
I don't know. I get my stocking stuffers from Bed Bath & Beyond. Baby, I feel like I'm... What's the matter, baby? Hey? What?
The cat is cold, I would assume. Close the window.
What? She's too cute. She need a sister or brother?
You believe people in her chat would actually say to Chantel that the cat needs a sister or a brother? Are you all not listening that this woman does not want to stay where she is? She doesn't want to be in Canada for whatever reason. And you think that it's good for her to go get another cat so the cat has a sister or brother and then split two cats up again when it comes time for her to get the fuck out of here. Okay, right. You all are just as bad as she is. Seriously.
Thank you, Shauna. They're purely.
Ard says, did you catch the Shani and Rev fallout where Rev said he stopped doing Shani only because she was stinky? No, I didn't, but I'm not shocked. I can look at Shani and tell she stinks. I mean, who thought looking at Shani for Christ and thought, yeah, I know her pussy smells good. Oh my God.
Obnoxious and not in a beezy way. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and that's another thing.
That's true.
She has a brand new baby kitten, still does not have vaccinations. This cat has not one single vaccination. Not one. Not going to be spayed because I don't believe that Chantel's going to do it all at once. She's going to split that motherfucker up over 6 months. No, because by then she'll be out of Canada. So the cat's more than likely not going to get fixed whatsoever. Yeah, Rev stinks too, so he's got nerve. You stink too, buddy. Mm-hmm. You probably smell like moldy cheese or something down there.
True. Big lots.
Fucking dick smelling like wet socks.
No. I think there's one in Messina, though. It's like a bargain store, eh?
Hey, Raven. Good to see you, girl. Hey, Abby. Rev loved that Shani truffle butter. Gross. You can't get it all at once. You have to give the shots first, and then you come back for the operation. Well, I do believe for most kittens, that's the thing with Chantel. Like, she's brought this kitten home. How old is this cat? It should have already had its vaccinations and then go back for the spaying or whatever. But the fact that she didn't have the vaccinations as soon as she got the kitten is insanity. Who brings home a cat that's unvaccinated? I'm trying to understand the mentality of saying, I'm going to go adopt a cat and then I'm going to bring it home and not have its vaccinations. Like, how do you do that? How do you go and pick up a cat? It's one thing, like you rescue a cat off the street and it takes you a little bit till you get the cat vaccinated. Even then, like, still, like, what the fuck, right? But if you're in the mindset, I'm adopting a cat, you go and you purchase said cat and you skip out on the vaccinations? Why? I just don't get it. Like, I can't believe it was that much money that you couldn't afford it. And if you can't afford it, then why didn't you e-bag for it like you did your fake dishwasher? Because you don't want to use that money for the vaccinations. You want to use that money to eat and give Salah and get high. This shit is so wild, dude. This is why people say you're such a bad person. Such a bad person. $6,000 a month, and you went and adopted a kitten and you took it home and didn't have it vaccinated? Mrs. Fluffy Bottom says Hectic Llama did a video on % of silence. It's a must watch. Not only that one, the newest video that Hectic Llama put out about Chantel and Salah's relationship, I haven't got to finish it, but that is also a banger. Hectic Llama is a channel highly recommended. If you guys aren't subbed, you need to go sub up. If somebody could drop their link in chat, I would really appreciate it. Great content. Mrs. Fluffy Bottom, thank you for the support, hun. Hey, Snarky.
Aw, Breezes. That's sad. That is sad. I don't know what to name her. No, it's under.
Dude, vaccinations are such a big deal to animals. They're such a big deal. Vaccinations are such a big deal, Chantel.
You don't. Not on a monthly basis. What happened to Millie? She was just here, no? Wait.
Bertha says, we rescued Clem. We didn't know she was pregnant. I broke my arm saving her. When kittens turned 4 months, Mama and all 5 of her kittens were fixed at once. And that's how it's done responsibly, Bertha Boyle. And thank you for that. And thank you for the support, hun. Midwest Bird says, I'm behind catching up, but wanted to glaze you up. Love your hair. Looking great. Thank you for the glaze, girl. I appreciate you. And thank you for being a member. Thank you, Butter Crumpet, for dropping Hectic Llama's channel. Appreciate you, girl. You know what? Like, look, I'm not giving anybody shit if you can't afford to get animals vaccinated. Just don't get the animal. It's just that simple. That just wait until you can. Save up a couple $100, and that way you can get your pet vaccinated. You don't go adopt an animal skip out on their vaccinations, and then a few months later, and that's just her saying that she's going to get them. But how does a person who got $6,000 fucking dollars not get their cat vaccinated, bro? She got the cat as rage bait, nothing more. She doesn't even like the cat. I think the cat somewhat has taken a liking to Chantel because I don't know, maybe there's nobody else. Maybe she just wants to be warm. Who knows? I just don't get it. We're going to have to move on.
Oh, you watch your grandkids tomorrow, teardrop.
Oh my God, there it is. There it is.
Oh, you watch your grandkids tomorrow, teardrop. 31 wind chill 21. Oh my gosh. It's freezing. She's open to criticism, but not people constantly nitpicking and trying to vibe kill. Yes. There you go. Name her Beauty Bite. No, Millie, I didn't. Tim Tam cookies? I think I've heard of them.
Ashley's over it. Who knows if they did? We don't know if the breeders gave the cats their first vaccinations. I would imagine if they are breeders, they would have done that. So are you telling me that the breeders you got these cats from are that backyard that they really didn't even vaccinate those kittens before you even got them? That's a great point. That is a great point. They didn't get the vaccinations either.
Yeah. She's playing with her pillow. Her little pillow.
Freya's cats, I don't disagree with find a new babysitter. I'm going to say this in the nicest way I possibly can about Teardrop. I think they're all funkled. They're all little, they're just, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, no.
Yeah, sneakerhead, right? Esmeralda. If a cat comes with a name like Smokey, I hated that name, but it made it easy. And honestly, it eventually turned into holy smokes. Is that your pillow? Nescafe? Oh, Nessie for short. Nescafe. I just don't know what.
Isn't it so weird though? Because remember how she used to talk about Julia? Like, remember when all that stuff happened with BBJ and then she got Julia? And it almost seemed like she was overdoing it and maybe even lying about taking Julia to the groomer and stuff like that. Oh, Salah's taking Julia to the groomer. Salah's doing this for Julia. Julia's getting this. And yes, they waited on getting Julia spayed because I think they're both degenerate freaks. I will agree with that. But outside of that, it felt as if they were trying to make up taking Julia to the groomer and to the vet and things like that. But now that she's got this new cat, she wants people to know that she's not doing what she's supposed to do with the cat. It's so bizarre. I just dropped off our kitten to be neutered. There was a line of people out the door checking in. Foodie Beauty won't put in the effort. Exactly. You got to remember, she doesn't even have a car. So you guys think that she's going to have this cat vaccinated and take this cat to have her fixed and she doesn't even have a vehicle? Yeah, I don't think so. I don't know if I believe that.
What to call? She's very strange. She can't be named just anything. She's very strange. You're a strange animal. That's what I know. Let's work on building the Twitch. Oh, Tim Tams. Can we do Freaky Friday? We swap bodies with Nor. Hey, Weird Barbie. What's the famous chocolate shop in Ontario? I think Purdy's. Holy smokes, Nina. Holy smokes. You didn't get a notification. So, yeah. I thought her official name was Baby. Baby. Sindel? What's that? Snow White and Ursula had a baby. Isn't Purdy's or no?
Oh my God.
It's like Laura Secord. I find chocolate.
Are you serious? The cat came back from the vet with wait a minute. I got a kitten to a low-cost clinic this week, an hour away, just came back from the vet. Okay. I read that wrong. I thought you were saying it came back from the low-cost vet with a broken leg. I was gonna say, oh my God, that's horrible. I get what you're saying now. The cat's name is Baby Girl. She just likes to play the name game to annoy and torture her viewers. I agree.
Puts in like those mixed boxes. They just taste stale. Did you see the picture of Snowy? No, not yet. Sneakerhead. I will check it out.
No.
Oh, Sasa? Sounds like salsa. Sasa. Sasa. Oh, Sasa. Yeah, I got an update about her today because it's Jody.
Again, this is proof that she talked to Salah today. Chantel's greasy, smelly bald spot says she will not get her to the vet. In fact, she'll use it as a cash grab. Foodie, like Gary, sees cats as financial opportunities, nothing more. Fucking diabolical, bro. Who does that? How did this end up being a thing? In this community, there's two people, probably more, who are out here just using cats as financial gain. It's wild. Chantel's greedy, smelly bald spots. Thank you for the support, hun. This is Chantel's version of choosy. Shelly Ray says, I just spent over $600 for both of my dogs. Updated and checkups. Love them so much. Worth every dime. It really is, Shelly Ray. I mean, it's an investment. And lucky for a lot of people, vets will work with you. They will take payments. Financially, they have things available if something happens. Chantel, maybe you should look into payment options for your cat since you're having a hard time with your $6,000 a month and single person lifestyle. Maybe they'll work with you in your time of need. Shelly Wright, thank you for the support, hun. Really, Billy says, in US, it's illegal to sell, give away animals that haven't been fixed or vaccinated. Same in California or no? I don't know about that. I have no idea. Every animal that I have gotten, my cats, my dogs, they've been vaccinated and then they've had checkups from the vet to make sure everything was good when I get them. Well, the cats, they came from the vet, but the dogs, yes, they had checkups with their vet to make sure everything was good when we got them. So I don't know as far as being illegal. I have no idea. I'm not sure. Thank you for the super chat, hun. We named Jeff, didn't we? We always do the best work here. On Friday, our 16-year-old cat needed labs and eye drops. It was $400 plus. Yeah, it's super expensive. Super expensive. $20K. Holy shit. I don't know any vet that will take payments in Cali unless you're talking about care credit or some other CC. Our Foodie Beauty, I'm not sure. Like different vets offer different like payment options. Spiteful Pinky Jeans says we dropped over $6K earlier this year when my female Roddy tore her ACL. I never thought twice about having it done. I'm fortunate to be able to afford it. I would have figured it the fuck out if I couldn't. That's my point. Most people would. Most people would. Thank you for the support, hun. I'm so glad your baby's doing better. She should have taken that cat to the vet when she still had her rental car. There's no excuse. Exactly.
Hey, Foster. It's Syria's like independence from Independence Day there.
I mean, dude, I hate doing the whole cat outrage shit because we knew this was going to happen. But especially her putting a number to everything and we knew that she was getting money and taking donations from a fucking dishwasher that she already had. I just don't understand it. Is it just selfishness, Chantel? Is it you're trying to rage bait the community? Is it just like, is that some kind of like, what's it called? Like just some sick fetish that you have is just to neglect your animals? Because you could have easily afforded to have the cat bare minimum vaccinated this month. Look at that still. That's a fucking banger, isn't it? Hold on. Holy shit. Oh my God. She really is like a villain, dude. She is the girl world villain. I don't even want to hit the play button. I really don't.
The war ending and everything. Can we build a snowman? Maybe. Sigourney.
Dude, look at the position. Are y'all really taking in the position of her right now? That has to be torture on anybody's body. The way that she's bent and the way that she's laying and she stays there for hours, her body has to be numb. It has to be. The hands creep me out too, Carrie Jean.
You want a box of hedgehogs? And BN. Sharon Stoner.
Freya says if your vet doesn't take payments, call around for a new vet. Anytime that we've gone to the vet and they tell us how much our cost is and they give you all the different payment options, there's payment plans always attached on there, like things that they accept.
We say our vowels differently? Pickle? We only know Salah's side of the Syrian story. What? Nebraska Furniture Mart. Your filters aren't working proper. It's the lighting. The way the lighting from the lights. Name her Mishwi. Mishwi.
Chantal talks about renting a car from the 23rd, I believe, until January 2nd. Let's see if she takes the cat to the vet. Don't count on it. I don't think that she will, but I hope she does. I hope that she takes the cat to the vet. I don't want to speak it into existence for Chantal not to take the cat to the vet. I don't see her doing it, but I really, really hope that she does.
Mishwi. Is it cute? Mishwi. I like that word. I don't know why. You don't ever stop playing. Wait. Your mom's making grape leaves? Satin. Saha. Sahawafia. Thank you, Teardrop. Your eyes are tiny and face really round. What? I don't know.
That was fucking funny as shit. Take it back.
Teardrop. Your eyes are tiny and face really round.
Your eyes are tiny. Your face is really round.
I don't know. Take me or leave me, babes.
Her eyes are being swallowed by the size of her face. It's so massive. Well, I think it's sodium bloat. Rainy Stylist, today is my birthday and I couldn't think of a better way to start my day. Have a great day, chat. Hey, girl. Congratulations on making another year and happy birthday to you. Hell yeah. Really? That's crazy. Maybe I'm tripping. Am I making that up? We've never had a serious issue where we've had to use that, but I could have swore that vets offer that. Maybe I'm making that up. That's a very big possibility. Whatever.
Hey, is your bum okay?
Listen, look at this. Look what is going on, ladies and gentlemen. What are you? Chantel. Getting a little hot in here. Holding on for the tab says, hope you and the support group have a great day. You as well, hun. And thank you for being a member for 35 months. I appreciate you. I'm just, I just don't feel the need to inspect any of my animals' asshole. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. All right, let's let it play.
I need to check your bum.
What's going on right here? Like, can we tap it back, please? All right.
I need to check your bum.
You're weird. I'm going to leave it at that. Yeah, I agree. Pervert. Look at that. Could you imagine? Seriously.
No poo-poos? Because this pillow smelled.
So the pillow smells. The pillow, oh, for the love of God. So the pillow smells. So you think because your pillow smells that your cat has shit on its ass? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so she confirms that her pillow smells like cat shit. Yeah, look at the face that she makes when she smells her own pillow. There she is looking at the cat's asshole, looking for dried up cat shit.
Because this pillow smelled.
She's looking for poo-poos in her cat's asshole because her pillow stinks. None of this makes sense, by the way. None of it.
Hey, is your bum okay?
It's probably got worms coming out of it, Chantel, because it's a kitten and you never dewormed her, whatever it's called. I would imagine if there's an issue with said asshole, it's because there's worms in it. Did you ever consider that?
I need to check your bum. No poo-poos? Because this pillow smelled. Oh, yeah. This is the one she always sits on. Why do you stink? Jody Mishwi Sharo. You were at the theater? Were you, Squeaky? Hey, Kelly. What did you watch?
I'm trying to imagine my cat's ass smelling so bad that it makes the couch pillow stink. You know, the dogs have smelled like wet dogs before. I'll give you that. It's a long-haired cat. I think sometimes if they're not groomed properly, poop will get stuck in their fur. Yeah, that's probably true. So she should be grooming said cat. The Wicked Crafter says, Chantel, that's your shit smell. Exactly. She's smelling herself, Wicked Crafter. Thank you for the super chat. All right. I'm just going to let it go. Ellie says Chantel gave the cat worms. Don't give it wrong. You're probably right, Ellie. And thank you for being a member for 7 months.
Earwax.
Christina, can I ask, does your cat sit on pillows and make them stink?
Really a bizarre. Enzyme cleaner? Oh. Yes. Andrew. Your cat had poop hanging from her butt.
She said the cat sits in her shit-stained toilet, so she definitely must stink. Oh my God. At least the cat actually cleans its ass. She can't say the same.
How do I cut my toenails? So
Oh yeah, that was what I was saying. Yeah, like yes, the dogs have smelled. They go outside, they roll around the yard, whatever. They haven't smelled like shit, but they smell like they've been outside. I've never picked up any of my cats and thought, "Oh my God, Jesus."
for this exercise, it's you know how I put the socks on, put my leg back? Well, I just put my leg straight and I can reach because my legs are like this long. So I can cut my own toenails.
That's great.
Sometimes the cat's butt gland needs to be expressed. Timbit had to have that done. It was stinky. Ooh, crystal. Sounds good. What, Scrape? When did this happen? Your cat smells like mushrooms or earthy? My cat smells like cat fur, but like, oh my God, she's weird. You're weird. You're weirdo. No, it's not her poo that smells. She's just a generally smelly cat. Like, I don't know how to explain. I just like making fun of her. She doesn't smell that bad. Calorie can put on her again. No, my legs are not in the air when I clip
It's probably a medical condition, but she won't take the cat to the vet, so we're never going to know.
them. What? What's the all your animals seem to smell? I like to call them smelly. Animals stink sometimes. Their breath. You know. I just
Girl, you should stop.
like to make fun of them for stinking. I don't know, it's cute. The Frito factory. Yeah, they say dogs smell like Fritos. But you know how cat breath smells.
Monica, this will be my last milestone chat for now. I'm in a DV shelter. I'm finally free. Yaba, you and the support group have kept me sane through all of this. I love you. Monica, you are going to get through this. Thoughts and prayers to you, girl. You did the right thing. You've got this. And thank you for being here. We'll be here whenever you need us, girl. And thank you so much for being a member.
doesn't smell awful. I kind of like the smell.
Don't look back. Just keep going forward, girl. You got it.
But I always go, ew, when she yawns. I don't know. I did that to Julia too. You stinky, cheesy bum. Anyways, fishy breath. Fishy moo.
Look at all the love you're getting in chat, girl.
Is my cat vegan? She'd be dead meat. Your bulldog has his own special stink. Does India ever breathe in your face, teardrop? Maybe they're brothers from a cooler mother.
I've never had a cat that smelled like shit. Never. Never. I've never had a cat that smelled like shit. I don't know.
Churu breath. A whole wheel of brie? Ew. And they need dental work. Move to Florida, please. Oh, Frito feed is yeast and
Oh, hey, Cats for Nelson. Thank you so much for becoming a poor piece of crap, hun. We appreciate you. Yeah, you know what, Crumpet, you're not right. You're not wrong. That could be a sign of a health problem. If your cat smells like that, are you trolling or are you being serious? Because you dead ass just smelled the pillow and blamed it on the cat. If she smells like that, like if her shit stinks that bad, you might want to have her looked at, Chantel.
infection, yeah.
And kitties have kitty breath. It's nothing crazy that should, stand out to you and be like, oh my God, and talk about it all the time.
That's what they say. Use apple cider vinegar to get rid of it. Oh. Do you have New Year's Eve plans? I cannot hear my neighbors usually, not often. What do you think I should do for New Year's Eve? Nothing?
Oh, Grammy, great. That was so nice of you. I don't think there's anything like set up to where you could do that. You could get with her personally and maybe have that conversation, but I don't think there's like anything we could do on this end. And thank you for the support and thank you for the offer, Elaine. Good to see you, girl.
I don't really want to go to like a party, to be honest.
Do you imagine Chantel at a party? Who's inviting you to a party is the first question. Number one, it's so funny that you just say that you don't want to go to a party as if you were invited to any. Who is inviting Foodie Beauty to a party outside of Smee or her aunt? Please. I really want to go to a party. That's good.
You love to smell your dog's ears? I need to do a foot soak. I need to just take better care of myself. Live stream, go to the AMBM. Exactly, Scrapo.
Yeah, I think she's smelling herself too.
KFC bees. Oh, I could go for KFC right now.
10 KD, I see you, girl. FFG would invite her. Yeah, you and old big girl get together and party and take lots of pictures.
I hate parties, large crowds. You're making Chinese food, Missy Man? Oh, really, ACP? Just another year teardrop. Yeah. That's true. Bubbly Welch's grape juice bear. Who wants to adopt me? I feel like I want to be adopted. How is it that a full week has already gone by since I've been at my aunt's? How?
Time flies when you bed right, Chantel.
Oh, Heidi, thank you for the invite.
Get some snow and go to Shannon's like the good old days. Hell yeah.
I appreciate you. I want you to adopt me. Crab rangoons, egg rolls, tacos, chicken.
She needs somebody. No, Sassy Mama. She needs somebody new to adopt her because Shmee's basically cut her off. She'll talk to her, she'll acknowledge her, she'll allow her to come over to holiday get-togethers, but outside of that, Shmee has cut her off, and she needs that void to be filled. Like somebody take care of me, like my mom used to.
Chicken fried rice. The AMBM will adopt. Special wine, like Bambino. Get under the table and eat 12 grapes and red. What? That sounds kind of. Time flies once you hit 35. Oh gosh. Saber. Oh yeah. I think so, Superboy. Bees are meet and greet. New Year's potluck. I've just been feeling like not leaving, like not doing a single thing that doesn't involve being in the house. I'm in such a weird mental state since leaving Syria. Like,
I think it's crazy, right? That the whole plan this whole time was to do this move back to Canada and then have Salah love bomb her so she could go back. And since that didn't work, she doesn't know how to mentally recover from that. But going through all of that trouble to move countries and to set up living situations, leases, and everything, it's so crazy when you think about it. Oh my goodness, Lizzie, my dog will cross the Rainbow Bridge tomorrow at 13 years old. He's my baby. I've rescued from the streets. When he started to smell off, it was cancer. The smells can be a sign. It's so true. I'm so sorry to hear that, hun. Seriously. I don't even know what to say. Just hang in there. Hang in there. Charlotte says, female baby Huey from the old cartoon. Yep, I'm old. I know the cartoon that you speak of, Charlotte, and thank you for the support, hun. Oh, that's so sad, hun. I don't even want to think of the day. I can't.
I'm just like, oh. Am I really feeling a little bit better? Yeah, I have to be, because I was like really bad. I don't know. Get a P.O. box. Order Domino's. The only thing I don't like is for deliveries that I have to go and get them because of the elevator.
So her deliveries don't come to the door. I don't know if you all caught that, if you heard this already or watched her another reactor. Her deliveries are not coming to her door. So God forbid she have to put any kind of effort into this, right? She gets on the phone, she orders her food, she has it delivered to her, but she has to leave. She has to gunt out of her apartment. That means she can't hide this shit. So she's getting multiple deliveries a day. She has to leave her apartment. What I would not give for the Ring footage from her neighbor's Ring doorbell of showing Chantel gunting off from her apartment and coming back with whatever food that she ordered every couple of hours. That would, you could literally make a channel. I don't know. You could think of something really creative on what to call it, but just upload the footage of Foodie bringing in her DoorDash food from downstairs like 7 times a day. Could you imagine? That would be epic.
How lazy can you be? Okay, Pluto, have
Yes, definitely pay big money for that footage for sure.
a good night. You've gone through a lot in a short time span that you're trying to digest, but you're too exhausted.
Can you imagine the way that she has to lean back and carrying in bags of fucking takeout to her apartment? How hilarious that would be.
Exhausted from all the drama.
Foodie Beauty delivery, order number 34.
Scrape. I could go for Hawaiian. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. I still have the McFlurry.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. So the groceries don't go to her apartment either, do they? They all get left downstairs. That is fucking chef's kiss. I think we all can I don't know. It can warm our evil little spirits just knowing that Foodie doesn't have her food nor her groceries delivered right to her door. You know what? I feel a little bit better because this got a little bit heavy talking about the damn cat and the vet care and everything. And that makes me feel, I mean, not that I've forgotten about the poor kitten's vet care, but I just feel a little bit, I don't know. I feel a little bit better about the situation. Bertha Boyle says, for anyone going through a rough time right now, you know you are all loved and worth it. Big hugs and loves to you all. Yes, love to everybody. Bertha, thank you so much for that. That was so sweet, girl. I appreciate you so much. Emotional Support Muffin says she's such a freaking dingbat. I like to believe that this is a little kitten is the final boss. Yes, Emotional Support Muffin. Thank you for being a member, hun. That cat is fucking so cool, dude. At least she's airing out the gun a few times a day. She's getting her steps in, that's for sure.
Pay the doorman a little extra. Yeah, but he can't get up in the elevator. You need a fob to go to your floor.
Oh, so the deliveries can't get to her because they need a fob. That is amazing. Boy, that's going to put a limit on everything, huh? Holy crap. So I do believe because of that situation, she might not order out as much as she would. If she could have it delivered right to her door, I think that she would be ordering out even more. But the fact that she has to go downstairs and get it, she'll probably just gunt into her kitchen and make like noodles or some shit.
A journal? That would be a good hobby, eh? When your kids became not kids, but now they're having their.
Oh, you think she orders a ton of food at one time and then puts it up for later? Oh my God, could you imagine eating like warmed up McDonald's or something? You're probably right, dude.
Grown kids now, Deirdre. It's not about the buzzer. It's not even about the buzzer.
That's why she got the wagon. I'm dead. Hey, girl. Okay, Sansa, I got to ask you, because I didn't see if you were in chat earlier. When Foodie gave out that number, the 6,000 do you think that that's what she got on her last paycheck? Because I think that was spot on. I think she slipped up and told everybody how much her last paycheck was. What says you?
Yeah, concierge, but it's not about the buzzer. It's about the elevator itself. When you go in, you have to take your key and tap it to go to your floor. You know? Better security than the villa. Well, this is like a building, like a security building. And the villa was just like a terrace house, they called it, or whatever.
Okay. Yep. I do a monthly estimates of her AdSense. Last month was about 4,400 just for November video. So yeah, 6,000 would have been spot on. I said it too. I believe it's how much she made. And she claims she's already broke. And I believe that she's already broke for sure. She's probably not broke. She has enough for like food, probably not the amount of food and weed that she wants. She has some, but for her, it's what she considers broke.
But it really is sad. Teardrop it is.
Why are you so sad? You don't even celebrate. You don't do nothing. What are you so sad about Christmas coming and going?
Security, yeah.
Okay, Abby baby, because the paycheck that we're talking about that she just got is like her transition to Canada. She had way better views on her channel. She had a lot more support. People were excited about her moving back to Canada. So next month, I don't know. It depends on what happens, but she's going to dwindle down unless she does something, right? That's the thing with Foodie. She always has to do something in order to get people's attention. That Grinch milk cost about the same as the sushi in my next video. She's selectively begging. Oh, yeah, for sure. The fact that they make so much money doing so little is gross. I mean, it is Freya's Cats, but at what cost? Because let me be honest with you guys, right? If you really want to make that kind of money, I mean, it might take you a minute to get where I just hit a button, where she is. That's fair. But you have to understand at the cost, okay? Like, seriously, if you want to be a train wreck on the internet, I mean, I think anybody could do it. But the problem is that people aren't willing to do it. And with the money that they collect doing that, they destroy themselves. Like, look at Amber. Look at Quirky. Look at Foodie. They did more damage than good. They could have took this opportunity and really bettered their lives, but they just destroyed themselves. All of them. It's not worth it. Not doing what they do. No, absolutely not. That's why I say there's nothing to be jealous of. I know people out here are making half of that. I understand that, but what you got to understand, like, they're miserable always. It's not worth it. Marcio says, on Friday, I went back and ordered a single patty kitchen burger, and they gave me a double by mistake. 20th birthday Lux is real. Oh, hell yeah, Marcio. I can't remember if I gave you the birthday song, but if not, congratulations on making another year and happy birthday. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Yes, Bertha Boyle. Well, they say that. And yes, it is true. Like, so the ads pay more, you know what I'm saying? So your AdSense on your playback numbers and stuff should be more. Let's see. I can't fathom doing it. The damage to your reputation is permanent. The damage to your reputation, the damage just to your psyche, the damage to your body. Like, these are death fats. They're eating their money. You're not gonna survive that. I mean, what's her name? What's the Life by Jen is a great example. May she RIP, but still. Chantel's greasy, smelly bald spot says that $6K before taxes, which she's not paying, which is true, totals $3,600 after taxes. She's screwed. Well, that's why, in my opinion, a big part of the reason she wants to get out of Canada ASAP. We'll see what happens. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Scott, did I say hello to you? Hello, hun. The only job Chantel can get is this one. She barely speaks. Yeah, you put like her reputation and everything that's documented about Chantel. You just don't even look at that. Just what she can physically offer an employer. Who's going to hire her? I mean, the Dollar General even expects something. No, I don't know where Chantel could actually go and be employed. Seriously. Hello, Paul. Hi. Come here. You're so rotten.
Yeah, because there is a buzzer. So I don't know. Maybe the elevator is.
Miss Fluffy Bottom says she should address Gary for views. I'd watch maybe. I mean, I used to get so sick of the back and forth between Chantel and FFG, but for this, what's happening right now, I would watch it. It'd be more interesting than what we're seeing present day. And let me tell you something. It speaks volumes that Foodie is not addressing it. Hello, Paul. You want to talk to the people? Or you just want to be rotten? He said, I want to be rotten and it's time to give me a meat stick. Thank you, Miss Fluffy Bottoms. Appreciate you.
It's just a certain time that they lock it. You have to use the fob. But the buzzer, I don't have a buzzer. Like, I didn't put myself in the buzzer system. I don't want to be buzzed. And two,
the amount of deliveries you're getting, you don't want to be buzzed. Well, then don't complain about it.
I don't want to be buzzed by anybody. If I know you're coming, let me know. I'll come down and get you.
Did you heard him get through the pet door? Yeah, he comes. Listen, we have a pet door and the dogs refuse to use it. They act like it's a wall or something. Jack's already really weird about pushing doors open. He'll stand there. I'll be like, Jack, where are you? And he goes off into my daughter's room and like the door just closed. Harlow just opens it with her paw and she'll come out. I'm like, Jack, come on, where are you? And I'll look over and he's just standing at Ray's door. I was like, just push the door open, bud. And he won't. And they will not. Neither one of them will come through the pet door. But Paul, you can hear him. He just pushes it right open. Don't you, boy? Yes, he says the pet door is for me, not those stupid dogs. That's right, Paul.
Pedro Pascal. Yeah, true. It was a bear.
I don't know, Crump. I don't know.
Do you still do the ASMR stuff?
I don't know. Seattle Sapphire. I can't. I've had a few different theories on that, but really, honestly, I don't know. I find it hard to believe that these two would actually be in together. But listen, crazier shit has happened, you know. And thank you for the super chat, hun. Jack, I'm not reading that. Jack will not be able to fit through the door, but if he don't think he can, he will not nudge it open further. He just stands there snorting. Yeah, he does. He just snorts at the door.
You haven't been to a supermarket for over 10 years. Thank God for family support. Yeah. That's why families are important. And I can't say, how can I say I don't have one? I mean, like, I feel like I don't have my own little family, you know? Like, I have, like, family, but.
Yeah.
Not, like, my own husband and children. And I don't know, someday maybe I want to have a husband. You know? I'm not sure.
Door snorter.
Do you imagine yourself with babies? No. No, that's just not going to happen for me. But that's okay. The only reason I felt bad about not having kids is something that, like being married to Salah made me insecure about a lot of things that I just normally wouldn't be. So it's kind of a good thing that it's just like, it's done. I don't feel like I was just sitting one day in Syria and I was like, felt so bad about myself about stuff. And I was just like, do you know that you don't have to do this? That you don't have to feel this way? That you can literally go and do anything you want? You need a rich Saudi to hook you up. Yeah, right. She and they would have more than one. They wouldn't put up with me. Are you kidding? Shook my confidence. It really did. And I was like, why am I like, ew, why do I care? Like I would used to never let anyone shame me for not being able to have kids. And now I felt that, you know? You're gonna adopt when you're 40? Fostering?
That cat, dude.
It's my cat and I. Really?
I don't know what it is about that cat. I like her cat. You can tell that cat has personality. You know? The way he's so interactive in Chantel's streams. I mean, obviously he doesn't know what's happening, but still, it's so cute. Excuse me, sir.
Do you like it that way, Candy Smack? Thank you, Cornell. Superboy. It's the culture, yeah. Have a dance party at home.
But that's the thing, Chantel. Like, you went into this knowing that's the culture and thought you were going to be able to change that about Salah. And at the end of the day, look at you. You wasted 3 years and you're still wasting time. Because your plan, in my opinion, even if it's not what Salah's plan is to try to get back into the Syrian home. That's just what I'm stuck with, dude. Again, if Chantel was moving on from Salah, we wouldn't see Salah in chat. We wouldn't see Chantel still wearing a hijab. We wouldn't be in this watered down content that we have right now. All leads to Salah. Every bit of it. Stanley Pondu, welcome to the Poors. Thank you so much for being a poor piece of crap. I appreciate you. They look like siblings. He's got a little helmet. It's so cute.
No, but for real, like, you know, congratulations, City of Toronto. Anyways, I've watched too many horror movies to adopt. Hey, Mike, the DJ. It is what it is.
Say that fucker again.
I have my friends. Usually women.
And you know what's happening right now? The cat wants Chantel's attention. It obviously wants something, whether the litter box is dirty, it's cold, it's hungry, it's something. That's why that cat keeps running back and forth behind her. Don't end without skipping to 3:15 and see what Salah says to her. Oh, I didn't know he came in chat. Thank you for telling me that. I will skip to that in just a second. I didn't know he came in. I should have finished it all. Thank you for that, Sansa. Interesting. Sir, I can't see. Paul. I cannot see anything, buddy. Oh boy.
Or like people in general who are single have a big friend circle. My youngest is 27. She won't leave. And it's like,
sir, come here. You're going to knock stuff down. All right.
I changed my mind a lot. Yeah. It's just not documented for entertainment. I wish there was someone here like scratch my back. Like I don't have any, like what if I need someone to do the Heimlich, or it's just not safe living by yourself.
Oh, for the love of God, Chantel.
True, Grimace.
Yeah, we're going to wrap this up in about 15 minutes, guys. So don't forget, if you have not left your comment on Friday's stream, Buttercrumpet's linking it in chat. Make sure you do. Also, we're going to be live this evening, probably around 6, somewhere around then. You guys will get the notification. We're going to support our girl, Just Saying. We're going to do the Christmas cards. I got a whole stack of them I want to open. We're going to watch some videos. We're going to hang out for a little bit, and it's going to be a good time. So make sure you clear your schedule.
They're not putting you down. They're just telling you like it is. Hey, Vanessa. No, it is putting you down. I used to think like you. I used to think, oh, my mom doesn't care if she has grandkids. She doesn't want them. No. She just wants us to be sorted. I used to think, oh, it's just a culture. It's okay. So because of the culture.
That tells me that Smee is aware. That Smee is aware that neither of her children, more than likely, could probably be good moms, be good parents, is really what it comes down to. And she doesn't want to have to deal with that shit. So I don't blame her.
We excuse them being like dismissive of a whole ass human being who, like, you know, was with your son for 3 years, you know, and we, you know, like we had a good relationship, but like, it's just like.
Foodie, honey, again, you're being delusional. You really are still under the impression that this was real. Raps Chick says, it's my 53rd birthday. I'm going to be replaying Gang, but can I get the song anyways? And don't worry, I'm going to eat the cake. Yes, girl. Congratulations on making another year and happy birthday. Ooh, ooh. You gonna dance, Paul? The bloodline ends with them. Does the uncle have kids? I have no idea. I really don't know. No clue. But it's probably for the best, to be quite honest.
A woman is more than just her ability to have children. I'm sorry. And you won't ever convince me. Like, I don't think.
What about the culture, Chantel? You have defended the culture for so long, and now you feel like you should be an exception to the rule in the culture. This is their beliefs. So now all of a sudden you have a problem with their beliefs because it doesn't fit your lifestyle. That's their culture. That's what they believe. They are to have lots of children and have huge families. You went into this situation knowing that. How can you be surprised that his family is giving him pushback? Yes, sir. Because they want children. Especially, I believe Salah is the only son. I've never heard her mention nieces or nephews. I haven't either.
Think that that's a reason to not be with somebody. But I guess if you want kids, I can see that and understand that. Then you would have to break up with that person. I get that, yes. And I get that, his family wants that for him. I understand that 100%. I don't have any hard feelings. I get the culture. But at the same time, it's also just...
I can't tell. No, you do have hard feelings. You've even made up stories and shit that the family was going to take you out. And all that has to do with you being upset. Did he? About... Oh, I think there's meat sticks and there's Temptations in there. 2 brothers, 2 sisters. Oh, really? Salah does? Why was I always thinking he was the only son? Anyways, back to you, Chantel.
Just like, okay, but I met some women in Syria I met a couple.
Yes. Okay. Good point there, Shugal. I'm sure they're well aware of the situation. The transactional situation. It was probably just time to end that and let Salah get actually married to his cousin wife. Mercio says the whole Sorrow family not having descendants is what Darwin would call the natural selection. That was a banger. Thank you for the super chat, hun. Don't disagree. Meat stick now. I know before there's some story spread by Dirtneck that I'm abusing my cat. Next on Dirtneck Live, Yaba neglects Paul. Stay tuned for more.
Well, anyways, I didn't want to have...
Isn't that what you do, Dirtneck? Didn't you go pin a comment in your live stream the other day?
Never were going to have kids.
More bullshit about Zachary Michael neglecting their animal? Didn't you do that? Didn't you do that? Of course you did, because you like to lie on other reactors and other creators that they neglect, abuse their animals, and come to find out, deflection.
So, but I get their culture. I get that too. That's why I don't have hard feelings, like whatever, it is what it is.
The only reason you're not going in on Salah and his family is because you're still in communication and you're still holding out hope that you'll be welcomed back into the family home. That's it. That's all it comes down to.
I don't know.
Can we get #win in the chat, please?
Maybe I'm just saying that to save face on the camera. No hard feelings. But no, there's no point in having hard feelings. There's no point. Really, Teardrop? Well, guess how that turned out. He trolled you. What did you say? Oh, self-Heimlich. They can love the sound of rain. Are you not looked down upon over there? Not wanting... Hey, Neil. It is in general looked down upon a little bit. No, but here in Canada? No, it's almost encouraged. Oh, you're not... Where are you, Nina?
Oh, my God.
Oh, no, here in Canada, it's not looked
Why is
down
that
upon at all.
funny? Oh, my God, bro. My mouse is going crazy. Why did I find that so funny that she said over here in Canada, it's almost discouraged to have children? No offense to the Canadians, you guys. Don't take it too serious. It's all shits and giggles when it comes down to it. But considering some of the things that come out of Canada, I can understand why things are discouraged, like kids.
Grimace. That's great. No, seriously, it's just, I don't know. I understand that. And I understand even God himself wants gives rewards to women who have children, you know? So, I mean,
Please leave God out of this, Chantel. Okay?
you knew from the start that he was younger. He could always change his mind about wanting kids. Yep, that's very true.
Here, I'm gonna
You don't have a fear of choking to death by yourself. I don't unless I really think about it. The pressure to have kids is strong in the States, especially in the South. Really? Oh. I wish we were at Hawaii Park right now having a tornado potato economy. Folks would always ask me if we had kids and why not. I always felt that I wasn't important as the woman who had kids lesser than. Did you not? Right? Oh, you don't have kids either, sneakerhead? Beauty. It's okay for people to change.
There we go. This was Frenchie's reaction from the other day. Look at this. This is what she has the audacity to pin on her screen after everything that's been exposed about the BBJ situation, after she's been read for filth by Zachary Michael. Not once, but I think twice. I think Zach has dropped 2 videos at this point. These are the kind of fucking crazy comments. And not only just like, is this insane? This shit is not true. Zachary Michael drugs his dogs so he doesn't have to play with them or walk them. He can get bent. Do you think, I'm just curious, like whoever said this, what's their name? Hemlock_T. Do you think Hemlock thinks that Big Gary walks their animals? Do you all think that? Does anybody in here actually think that Big Gary wakes up after a carb coma and 2 packs of cigarettes, probably 4 at this point, on the verge of COPD, and I know that bitch has got uncontrolled type 2 diabetes? Do you think that Big Gary's rolling up out of bed and taking her animals for walks just out of curiosity? And I know that bitch ain't got a backyard. All right. So it's just the audacity of you to even speak on what Zachary Michael does with their animals. Because I know big bitch ain't walking her pets. She ain't even walking herself. She ain't even driving to pick up her fast food. She's getting it all DoorDash. And I know that for a fact. I ain't even questioning it. I know that you've ate your money just like Chantel ate her money. I know that you spend for a fact over $3,000 a month on food deliveries alone. And we ain't even talking about the weed deliveries that you have. I don't question it. I'm not guessing it. I know it as fact. So how dare you pin a comment like this about Zachary Michael walking their animals when I know you ain't getting up out of bed after smoking a carton of cigarettes and a carb coma and walking your animals. So it's the audacity for me. It's the audacity of you to sit over there and play that intro with you being a skinny fucking legend while Chantel is in your intro and you're playing that diabetes shit. Because you cannot be serious right now. You better never leave your house. Because somebody is going to catch your ass in the wild and it's all going to be confirmed that you're 500 pounds. And I can't wait for that day. And whoever has it, hit me up. I got you. I'll just leave it at that. Anyways, Miss Fluffy Bottom, thank you so much for the support. Whatever that means, I'm not sure what that is, but please, yes, feel free. Freya says, I didn't have a kid to get a high five from God, for fuck's sakes. Yes, exactly. We didn't have children so we could get in on God's good side, Chantel. Good God. Freya, great point. And thank you for the support, hun. It's just the nerve. This is the same woman that went out here and said that all these other people, all these other reactors were abusing their animals. And then come to find out, this motherfucker had BBJ on a damn mantle in an urn having these crazy conversations, bro.
How can anyone allow an animal to suffer like that? I don't know. You have to be a special kind of sick fuck, in my opinion. It's not our problem anymore. I suppose the only good thing, I don't want to say good, but it's like merciful that Timbit's not around anymore. Timbit's not suffering anymore. Sam, like, we don't know what was Sam's, like, status when Sam was, I want to say rescued, too, out of that living condition. We don't know what was going on with Sam, but Sam is rescued and living better. And I mean, I can't attest for BBJ. Bitch is fucking thriving, and we all know it. Speaking of BBJ, what I was trying to work on before the stream, and I'm about to, when we end the stream, go right back to it. I think I have figured out the way to do these calendars. You know, we had been talking about making a BBJ calendar.
Can we please get more #win in the chat? You psycho. You psycho. And then you're still putting more threats out on your YouTube channel, talking about how you're going to do this and that after you go legal. Well, if you guys only knew the shit that I knew that I can't say yet. You think that you're going to come out a winner of this situation? We never lose. Ask around. They call us the LOL gang for a reason. Foodie Jr. Wicked Crafter says, Big Gary is the only dog being walked. Yes, way to girl. Go, girl world. Exactly, Wicked Crafter. And thank you for the support. Claudio Beach Ball says the audacity of Big Gary when smoking out her pets. #win. Exactly. We're going to make win t-shirts or something. I got to figure out a way that we can send all the proceeds directly to like some kind of charity. That would be that would be worth it. That would be really fucking cool to do. I love Black Cat said, how dare she come after Zachary Michael? They're a great pet parent. #win, bitch, win. She has no feelings. Also, hello to you, chat, and Paul. I love Black Cats. Thank you for that. Paul says hello too. Appreciate you, girl. A few days ago, I sent you a screenshot from FFG's chat after she said Gorlick fake cancer. I listen, this whole situation that went on in Frenchie's comment sections about Gorlick and the cancer, I don't know anything about that. And even if any of that's true, which again, like I said, I don't know anything about that, that's not going to free you of the shit that you did. Do you understand that? So by you sending people to that anti-Semitic website, and I keep saying that because that was her big gripe with me, is that the first time that Frenchie went after me is because she said I was anti-Semitic. That's how we ended up where we are today. So I just find it so fucking weird and bizarre that she sends people and directs them over to that website, right? But anyways, doesn't matter. What was I saying? Fuck, I done forgot. Bailey Bug says she has subscribers only chat on, so I can't #win. Yeah, she said in her members only chat that she was gonna like make it so you couldn't chat for like 20 days or some shit. Because she's so sick of people coming in asking when. Bailey Bug, thank you for the super chat, hon. Okay, let's do this giveaway. Ooh, Big Gary's getting me worked up, and it's getting hot in here. Goodbye, Kyle says the most anti-Semitic, racist, and hateful website. She's okay with them. So much so, they're in her comment section. They're in her comment section, and she's sending people to their website, telling them to go look up dirt on other reactors. Oh, you think that's bad? You don't know nothing. Go over there and read their thread. It's so hilarious. Oh yeah, 3:15. Yes, you're right. I was about to. Here we go. So glad you reminded me. Hold on. I'm going to put her right at 3:12. Let's let her play. Oh, good God. Hold on. But to see, hey, girl. Thank you for the support. Good to see you, hon. I'm not reading it.
Can you do a vlog for Christmas? Yeah. Julia. My baby.
Oh, there he is. So there's Salah in chat. He's here. He's here. What are you doing in chat, Salah? Where's your cousin wife? That's interesting. Okay, good to know. Oh, he's back to talking about Julia because that's what exactly everybody needs to hear is about Julia. Julia's happy, nails cut every 2 weeks, and her dry and wet food, and of course, the water every day in her own room. Okay. Fine. If you insist, Chris, breed my Badussy. Why won't you read my support, ma'am? Thank you for the super chat, hun. 3:15 is where it gets good. She's high off her ass. Okay. All right. Fine. All right. Here we go.
Ooh, smash mouth. I hate doing vlogs without Chantal. Aww.
So you're doing vlogs, Salah? That's interesting.
Me too, actually. Like, I hate even watching vlogs because it reminds me of like having fun with you doing them. Kick off the Sunday shoes.
Fucking puke.
We had our own little stupid world. What? Oh my goodness. You and Chantal's laughter together was hilarious. Yeah, his laugh made me laugh, period. Don't make her queen. No. Alan was Alan. Yes, welcome. You are welcome.
No, I'm not muted. I'm letting it play for a minute, cats.
Julia was racing up the back of Chantal's chair, like attacking her head.
No, I made hers full screen so we can see the chat better.
And Salah was
He's in chat. He's in chat, being all nice, being all lovey-dovey. Thanks, sweetie pie, Chantopoulos. Like, all of this is very important. Back to what we were talking about at the beginning of the stream and why Chantel is acting the way that she's acting because of him. He's leading her on. She's not going to move on from Salah and do anything because she's still being led on by him. He's there. He's leading her on. Thanks, sweetie pie, Chantopoulos, LOL. You know what this means? You know what this is right here? What this means? Send money now. This is the equivalent of send money now.
killing himself laughing. Thanks, sweetie pie, Chantopoulos. Aw, sweetie pie. Chantopoulos. Is it Chantopoulos?
Listen, French fried gunt, just scream into the abyss. #win. I'm not talking to you about bricks in the chat. I'm not talking about incest or whatever that weird stuff it is that you're talking about. You're always on some fucking sex shit. When you talk about little boys' butts and stuff, it's weird. Don't talk to me until you can answer when, okay? When you can answer when, then we can have a conversation about anything else you want to talk about, okay, Gunt?
What's a Chantopoulos? I don't even
It's #win and #no small portions.
know.
Calling yourself mommy, saying that you got a little boy's butt, talking about incest, talking about child SA. You're a weirdo / pervert. And you were actually sexually harassing that one channel, and they even had to reach out to you and tell you to stop. Go away, you weirdo.
Thank you, Mahi
You need to worry about hanging on to your dying channel, okay?
Brown.
Don't worry about affidavits with our name on it or nothing else, okay? Trust me, don't worry about it. We're going to handle business unlike you. The shit that you're doing, then the shit that you got tied up in court is going to come back on you so bad. I can't wait for that shit. Zebracorn says, so he shows up right after she starts getting angry about kids, his fam and kids. Exactly. He's leading Chantel on. And I've said, if you guys want to blame anybody for the boring content, I mean, does it come down to Chantel at the end of the day? Yes, of course. But it's Salah. What do you think? You got a funkled woman who's 477 pounds, just like Frenchie, If a man that looks like Salah is willing to give any of those women attention, they're going to fall for it. They're going to fall for it. So until Salah will cut ties with Chantel, this is the kind of shit that we're going to be fucking subjected to. Same shit we were subjected to in Kuwait, the same shit we were subjected to in Syria. He will not cut ties with Chantel. Look at him flirting with her in chat. Look at it. Maybe one day I will just visit Canada and see the waterfall there. LOL. Also, we skipped this part that was important. She refused to speak on, and this is what's so weird, right? Zebracorn, thank you for the support. She said something about the divorce. She said that we're not willing to say whether or not that we're allowing each other to date other people. We're not going to say publicly whether we're doing that. I'm like, what do you mean? So you all got divorced and now you're telling us that you two probably behind the scenes have made this this agreement that you're not going to date other people. So again, he's stringing Chantel along. Chantel has heard from Salah that he said that he's not going to move on and date other people, that he's willing to wait for whatever it is that they're doing, whether it be for her to lose weight, get healthy, you know, whatever the case may be, fix her mentals, give her a chance to show that she's a new person. He's saying to Chantel behind the scenes that he isn't going to date anybody, and she's fell for it. Look at the look on her face. She has fell for it. He has destroyed her channel. These people that supported Chantel moving back to Canada, they did that to get Chantel away from Salah. And now that they're slowly starting to realize that, oh, he's still here, which means they're going to be back together. We didn't pay for this. We're out. Salah has been going balls deep into his cousin. Oh, yeah, for sure. She is the easiest mark. She is. She bought a luxurious apartment and gave everyone the middle finger.
I'm going to my room. Snowball. I'm not having snowball fights with you. You're going to be like on Dumb and Dumber. You do rough ones. No. I'm just...
Oh, look. Isn't that cute? They're talking about Salah coming to Canada and they're going to have snowball fights.
Okay. Reunion bees for season 5? What you mean, Salah and I reunion bees? We're acting sketchy? How? What?
How can she be so dumb? Desperation. Deep down, she knows the truth, all this. Deep down, she's well aware. This is why Chantel's mental health right now is so bad. So she's talking to Salah on the phone. Obviously, they've came to some kind of agreement. He's not going to date anybody. He's not concerned with Chantel dating anybody, right? So it all comes down to what Salah is going to do. This is why she hasn't been around. This is why you only see her every so often. Is because she's insisting that they talk to each other, FaceTime each other 24/7 so she can make sure he doesn't cheat on her. Because deep down, she knows he's going to. So that's eating her alive while she's in Canada. Send me money and I won't date anyone. Exactly.
Can you two please get a room? It's so trippy having a relationship online because people are just never happy with I'm still upset and disappointed of buying the treadmill for nothing because you used it only 15 to 20 times. I used it that many times since I bought it. That's a lot of times. But yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
So depending on how you look at this situation is how you should feel about it, right? Because the best thing to happen to Chantel would be for Salah to move on and just disappear. That would be the best thing for her. So if you're looking for her karma, it comes with boring content. So it's tricky. Jeff's Couch Pineapple says, as long as Salah is stringing her along, it means he didn't scam her. This is cope. Exactly. Great way to put it, Jeff. And thank you for the super chat, hun. So as long as Salah is willing to play the long con game with Chantel, this is still her. She's still in her karmic, what do you call it? I don't know. She's still receiving her karma. When she can finally close that chapter, move on, and maybe heal from it, would be when he disappears. So as long as he's continuing to string this along, is more karma for Chantel, because that's more of her life that she's losing for somebody who's using her for financial gain in their life. So it's a really tricky situation. Would I rather Salah just disappear so we can get the fuck over this and move on to something else? Sure. Absolutely. But Salah's probably like the worst case scenario when it comes to Chantel. Like, because he is willing to steal her time. And I think it was DG who said this. Because I was like, this don't make sense. This is a younger dude. Why would he waste so much of his life with this woman? Like, for what reason? And she's like, it's a thing. Like, when you get up in these marriage scams or whatever, people invest years and years. It's a long con. So she's losing, and she's in her 40s, which is young, depending, but in her body, she doesn't have a whole lot of time. In her 41-year-old body, it's basically, I don't know, you age her. If she even says he's coming to Canada, I'm going her route. Joanna, I really honestly don't think he'll make it to Canada, but he might. I don't know. I really don't know. We'll see. Yes, Jay, if she gets demonetized, I don't think that he'll necessarily disappear like next day, because I think he'll wait around to see what she'll do as far as social media is concerned, where she'll go next. And that's what Chantel won't be like Amber. Chantel won't just advertise her cameo. Like, she'll start going to other platforms immediately. She'll go to the couples channel. If that gets taken away, she'll do Twitch, she'll do Patreon. Like, she will try to figure out something. And I think he will stick around until it's all gone. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Acid Girl, good to see you, hun.
So we're acting sketchy, and then Bat's eye like a gazelle.
Randomly, Aja says, let's use #win in different languages in Gary's chat. Here are 2 more. Yes, absolutely. I don't want to get those wrong, but I agree with all of that, because I'm pretty sure she already has the word win blocked in her chat. Thank you for the super chat, hun. A private convo in public is icky. Well, because she thinks this is... Do you remember what she was looking at before? I can't believe we're this far over, but it's fine. Okay, so when Chantel first came back to Canada, what did she say about Salah? He was supposed to chase me. That's what she was waiting on. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you, dun dun dun, the chase. She's thrilled. Look at the look on her face. That's the look of this woman getting exactly what she wants. Chantel was looking for Salah to chase her. So when Salah is in chat flirting publicly with her, she's giddy. She's happy. She wanted Salah to chase her. She's getting what she wants. Oh, yeah, it's pathetic for sure. Oh, it's Acid Girl's birthday. We got a lot of birthdays today. Happy birthday, girl. And congratulations on making it another year. Hell yeah. I'm losing my voice, guys. I'm going down hard, kids. It's fine. Brunette says I'm behind, but that cat is a menace. Hi, Paul. Hey, Brunette. Thank you for the support, girl. Her cat's hilarious. I hope it destroys her apartment. Leave that cat at home alone again for a weekend. See what happens.
So tomorrow I'm gonna cook.
Ooh, how exciting. Chantel's setting down cooking. Ooh. Oh, just the thought of it makes her sick. She's like, oh my God, actually gonna have to move physically. Oh, that's good. You're gonna cook. Are you telling Salas that so you don't have to worry about him thinking you're spending money on food? Interesting.
Anyone ever put olives in their spaghetti sauce?
Kyle, don't you remember it used to be a running joke in the community when somebody at the drive-thru would be nice to Foodie and she would say they wanted her? They totally wanted me. And we thought she was just trolling and playing. No. She really thinks because if a guy is nice to her and says, "Hey, would you like some extra ketchup with your fries?" She's like, "Oh, they actually want to get with me. They like me. They're attracted to me." No, we're serious. She really believes that. She's psycho. Really, Billy? Yes, it's Paul. Thank you for the support, hun.
Like I have ground chicken meat to make a recipe with, and I have some olives. Don't lose your sparkle. Well, I don't have one to begin with.
She doesn't have a sparkle. She left it in Syria.
You do, Superboy? Greenlaw?
Hello, cool. Happy 10th birthday to my grandson making a fruit cookie cake. Hell yes, girl, you got this. Happy birthday to your baby, and thank you for being a member for 35 months. Appreciate you. A fruit cookie cake. That sounds interesting. Remember when Chris went to Chantel's to pick up BBJ? Chantel wanted to breed so bad. Yes, and you can tell recently when he got brought up, she was like, oh yeah, I would tap that for sure. Hey, Lady Spiteful K, I sent you a Christmas card. We had a little home photo shoot for my daughter's first Christmas. The cards I've sent out are so cute. Oh, I'm so excited to see it, girl. That's so awesome. Me and Sam are planning on taking photos for our Christmas card this year. We were supposed to have Gina do it for us the day after Thanksgiving, and we totally did not do that. So we're behind. So tonight's going to be the night, though, guys. So guns crossed. Lady Spiteful K, thank you for the support, hun. If not, it'll just be another AI Christmas card. What do you want from us?
Nachos.
How long did it take to flat iron all that hair? Honestly, not long. I got one of those brushes that do it. So like, I don't know, like 20 minutes or some shit. Back in the day when I used to use one of those flat irons, do like 40 minutes. The brush, I just feel like it takes a lot less time, but it doesn't last all day. Like my hair's already getting frizzy now. I'm going to have to put it up. Whatever. I don't care.
What do you think, Phil? Try butter, cooked mushrooms, and scrambled eggs.
Yeah, they do. I think they do a good job. I have really, 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 really thick hair, and it does mine. I like it.
Oh my gosh, Deirdre, that sounds so good right now. I have butter and eggs, but no mushrooms.
Will Paul be in the Christmas photo? I don't think so, but we were gonna do the dogs. We all got matching pajamas. Me and Sam and Harlow and Jack. We're all wearing the same pajamas. So the plan is to get me and her and the two dogs. We shall see.
Mushrooms. How do you make eggs fluffy? Just whip them with a fork? Well, I used a huge pan with 3 eggs. I don't have a small pan. Splash of milk? Oh, really? Yeah, on the scrape. No. That sounds so good.
Yeah, Freya, that's me too. It gets frizzy with that and within hours. Okay, I got to end it here. I'm losing my voice and we got to do this tonight. So I don't want to burn myself out. Let me do the giveaway. What did we say we were giving away? 10. We're going to pick 10 winners. Hold on. Did I say right before Christmas, bitch, wax melts? I'm pretty sure I did. Hold on just a second. YouTube random comment picker. Here we go. Alrighty. Dude, I gotta get some more space for my mouse. This is ridiculous. Okay, we are picking the winners from Foodie Beauty Dares YouTube, right? That's the one. Okay, let me share screen. Just a moment, please. Fucking bitch. Okay. Here we go. I'll come back on camera for a minute. Shh. I'm getting hot as shit. Okay, number of winners, 10. Are you guys ready? Dun, 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 dun. Isn't that the Rocky theme? I think so. Dude, that shit that's going on with Netflix is crazy. All right, the 10 winners are Belly Inky 2006, Ash E99, hey girl, Seafood Pie, Dark Empress, Draco FM, is it Gypsy Med 7393, Mainly Main Girl, Lisa Raven 1682. Lisa Raven, you came up twice. I'm going to pick one more winner. How did it do that? It's the same person, isn't it? And Marge Star 0. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to pick one more winner just because Lisa Raven was picked twice. Let me get a screenshot of this really quick. Congratulations to these winners, though. Here we go. I don't know how it did that. Hold, please. Woo! And don't forget, my woman is going live, I think, at 2 o'clock. She's going to be going over Destiny, Amber Lynn's ex's most recent upload, which is a fucking banger. March Star was the other one. Hold on, please. And then we're going to pick one more winner. I'll upload these on my community tab post if you don't hear them and you want to go back to make sure it's your name. So just check there, and the email that you need to email me at will be there too. Hello, Paul. I'm almost done. Okay, the last winner is Different Sage. Congratulations, girl. Here we go. Where's it at? Woo-hoo. Congratulations to the winner. Please email me at tenderground2323@gmail.com. We're going to be live later again this evening to support our girl Just Saying. Probably around 6-ish. Look for the email or look for the notification. All right. I got to go just be quiet for a little while and shut my big mouth. That's right. I've been running my mouth for like 3.5 hours. I love you guys so much. Thank you for showing up, showing out as always. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.